Welcome back to Living Tal'dorei with the Waffle House. A resume from last week. In the Temple of Pelor, the Waffle House had encountered undead and a conspiracy led by followers of the Whispered One, known as Vecna. It was a long session, and Womble was finally awoken. Brick stopped being a dog and stopped woofing eventually.
Woof.
I was waiting for that.
I think it's because you said brick.
Brick. Yeah. Oh, sorry, did I? Sorry, Dak. Sorry, Dak stopped being a dog. I was thinking about Brick. Brick became. They went back. The Waffle House went back to the Via Crook, as the news was spread around the city that the Waffle House were innocent. And Gladys was overjoyed to see Brick again and spent a night spooned up to Brick, who he was unaware of this. The following morning, it was cold and damp, middle of winter, and the week is your own. So what does the Waffle House wish to do as you break your fast in the front room of the Via Crook? Marshall is serving bread and sausage and warm milk with malt. You sit there and discuss the day.
Is it a week you said what we had?
You have some time to play with.
Cool.
So what does everybody wish to do? Brick, what do you wish to do?
Yep, so I had a bit of a look at this before session, so looked at the guide to everything. So I'm going to start training carpenter tools proficiency, specifically for structural carpentry.
Okay. So
yeah.
How are you going to do that? Because obviously there are no schools for this sort of thing.
I guess it's the people. I guess I can go to people who are helping build the orphanage and ask if they can teach me.
Well, there's a lot of construction work happening at the moment. The Arcana Pansophical, the mages are helping rebuild the city rapidly after the carnage of the Chroma Conclave. So you go up to some of the construction people, and they're more into they're more masons and things. They're into sort of bricklaying and rather than carpentry, which is more fine work. Could you make a investigation roll for me, please?
Yep. Nine.
Well, they're not really that interested in you getting in the way of their work. So you find a little that actually is coming your way. Nobody's keen to help you with this. So you go up to one sort of building site, and at the orphanage you can see things are being built, and there are artisans there. Well, what you want?
I'm wondering if I could help in any way, but also learn from you.
No, go away. We're busy. Make a persuasion roll.
Okay, let's have a look. 17.
Ooh. Well, why should we help you?
Well, I'm strong. I'm pretty sure I could help with doing some of the heavier jobs you guys may struggle with. And to be honest, I need to learn. I need to eventually rebuild what remains of my village. And you guys seem like the right people to learn from. You're doing an important job here, and I want to help.
And as you say that, Baz turns up and instructs the builders and the carpenters what to do, and he sees you and he nods in your direction. And you know the governor?
Yes. He's helped us, and we've helped him many times.
Why didn't you say? Well, I know that there is well, we don't need any help, but you would need to take on an apprenticeship. And he feels your muscles and said, well, you should be good at carpentry or masonry. What are you interested in?
Definitely carpentry. I'd rather learn with woods than bricks. Where my village is, it'll be much more useful.
Well, I know one chap, and they look at a couple of people there. Look at each other. Yeah, what about Mendacious? I think he's after somebody. Yeah, Mendacious. He's after some help. Yeah, Mendacious. Yeah, and they give you directions to the more rough part of the town to see a gentleman called Mendacious Tabletop.
Great name.
I got to make up these names.
I was going to say it's very quick-witted. I like that.
So, do you go?
Yeah, I thank them, and I'll make my way over there.
So it's easy to find. There is a small shack there. The building has seen better days. It has broken glass windows. The joinery seems okay, but the slate missing off the roof. You can clearly feel that the weather is coming in. And inside you hear the sound of sawing and rasping.
Yep. So I'll knock on the door and enter.
What? I haven't finished it yet.
No. I'm not here to buy anything. In fact, I'm coming.
I don't have it. I haven't. Tell her I will have it when I'll have it next week.
So Bruce has absolutely no idea what he's talking about.
So do you open the door?
Yeah, I'll go. Oh, I thought I'd already gone in. Sorry.
All right. Okay, and you go in there, and you see inside. You see a relatively small place. There is a big table with covered in wood shavings, and you see a small, wiry human wearing a leather jerkin, who is planing down some wood, and you can see a half-constructed chair. I don't have it. Tell her I will have it to her in a week.
Oh no, I'm not here for any furniture. I'm here to. I've been pointing a direction to learn what you can do, and I'm hoping I can help you in return.
You're not from them.
I have no idea who them are.
Oh, well, I learn what?
Well,
and he keeps, as he's talking to you, he keeps planing, and then he takes this leg, this spindle out, and he sandpapers it down, and he slots it into the bottom of a chair. And he's now got his chair's now got 3 legs.
It's always a good start. So I'll just sort of explain the same as what I explained to the builders at the orphanage, that I'm looking to learn, especially structural, and I sort of point out that looking at the building, maybe he needs some help with some heavier jobs, and maybe teach me, and I'll be able to help him rebuild some of his workshop at the same time.
I've got enough trouble. I don't need any help.
Well, I'm not looking to cause trouble, and it won't be every day. It will just be here and there.
And he actually looks up at you at this point and praises you. And he comes up to you. He's quite small. He's about 2 foot smaller than you, and he squeezes your biceps. Now, you've got good muscles. And you're carrying a big sword. You're wearing armor. You could protect me. What do you want from me?
Your knowledge. I just want to learn. I want to learn your skills.
You want to be an apprentice?
Yes.
Well, apprentices. They're lots of trouble, lots of cost.
Oh yeah, I'll happily pay. More than happy to pay.
Well, it costs a lot of money. It costs, and you can see him adding up in his head, 2,800 gold pieces for me to try and teach you the rudiments of our craft. But if you're no good, you're no good.
Sure, I can do that.
Really? And he sits back. He sits down onto a chair, which he's already previously made, and it seems fun. It holds its own. Well, You, my friend, have made a deal. And you've made me very happy. And he stands up, spits into his hand, and he offers you his hand. What is your name?
I'll shake his hand. Brick.
Brick. So, you want to be my apprentice? I expect you here at 6 o'clock every morning to clean the room, clean the space. And I expect you to be here in the evening to clear the space, and I will show you the rudiments of this. You can sleep in the loft. You have to take care of your own food. And they'll pay you 5 copper pieces a week.
Of course. And I'll just explain to him that obviously it will be in sort of sections as and when I'm in the town, because we're part of the Waffle House, and maybe
you're part of the Waffle. I've heard of the Waffle House. You're the half orc with the Waffle House.
Yeah.
Oh,
that's me.
Okay. I won't pay you at all then. But yes, I will take 2,800 gold pieces. And I will have you with me for the next 6 months to try and teach you the rudiments of this craft. But at the end of that, if you can't do it, you can't do it. You may be strong. You may have a sharp and big pointy sword. But you need to love wood to do this job. You need to caress it, and he starts caressing the chair that he's sitting on. And you can see he's slightly unhinged. But I will teach you what I know. Do you give him the money?
Yeah, I can do that because I've got enough.
And you take this great big sack of coin out and put it on the desk in front of him. And he opens it and he just sees there's all these gold coins spread out. Be back 6 o'clock tomorrow morning. And he picks up the bag. Go on, off you go.
Yep.
I'm the lord in here.
I'll just I'll thank him and leave. That's good news for me.
Can you make a perception roll, please, as you're leaving?
Yeah. 14.
As you do that, as you're leaving, you see him dart out the back of the building, holding this big bag of coin.
Never to be seen again.
No, I hope not. That's a lot. That's quite a big chunk of my gold.
Okay. The next morning, you go back, I assume, and he is there. And you can see he looks younger, less troubled. Mr. Brick, thank you for your help. Your gold has paid debts I owed to the certain people in this town. And she would not let me not pay for much longer. I was in danger of losing my building, my business, and perhaps more.
I sort of make mention that I can see the building looks like it's in happier days, and maybe that's some of the specialties that I could learn is to help do him a favour by helping rebuild the building, but also that's sort of where my main interest in carpentry would lie. First
thing you have to learn, and he hands you a broom, and you spend the next 4 or 5 days just learning how to use a broom and cleaning the area up. Okay?
Yep.
So that's Mendacious Tabletop.
No worries, yeah. I looked at the guide, it says it's 10 weeks of learning. Is that right? Or is it 6 months?
10 weeks of solid learning.
So yeah, okay.
Okay, so be honest with you won't have that before the end of the campaign.
No, that's fine.
But I can understand why you're doing that. And you have been taken in as an apprentice, although a special apprentice. And towards the end of the week, you can see a sign that the Mendacious Tabletop carpentry sign now says, as patronaged by the Waffle House.
Oy. Well, the thing I was going to ask him during the week, because as I guess they'll be talking to each other at certain points, it's sort of trying to figure out who this person is that he owed money to, and if he's in any other sort of trouble from them, or if what their reputation is, where it precedes them.
Make a deception roll then.
Oh, okay.
He doesn't want to tell you, so you're going to have to trick him into doing it.
5. No good.
He is very clammed up about this.
Fair enough.
Okay. Okay, so that's you. Womble, what are you going to do for your week? Okay. You can buy. You can purchase bagpipes for 30 gold pieces. Okay. Okay, so we'll do Jordan next then. Jordan, what are you going to do in your 5 days of 4 or 5 days you have of?
I'm going to go around just relaxing, but I am going to stock up on like arrows and going to get any like maintenance done on gear, so on and so forth, and just stuff like that. Get myself ready for the next near-death experience.
Okay, so you can easily get arrows. They are readily available.
Yep.
Anything else you want to do? Just knock off the cost for that. You can see in roll 20.
Yeah, I've already done that. Yeah.
And do you going to do anything else?
As I said, just get any maintenance done, like the spring daggers if they need it.
So you go back to Barash, yeah?
Yep.
Jordan, welcome back. How is the blade doing?
Oh, fantastically. I was wondering if you could do if they need anything done to them, or like any resilvering.
I was talking more of the scimitar that I gave you.
Oh,
you have. The one that's on your back we've never used.
Yes, it's good there for scaring people.
Oh, your spring daggers, yes, and she will maintain them for 25 gold pieces.
Yep.
And they're resilvered and sharpened, and the spring mechanisms are resolved.
Yep.
And I never doubted you for a moment.
Yeah, it's nice to know. It's nice to know that obviously there are some genuine people out there that still believe that we are the good guys.
But yes, the people of this city have been through a lot. Don't judge them too harshly. Now, can I do anything else for you? Do you need anything else whilst you're here?
No, it's just top up maintenance. Sort of having a bit of a down week until, as I said, the next big bad or near-death experience or anything like that we have to fight through. So I'm enjoying a bit of downtime.
I will leave you to that. It's not really my thing, that. I prefer the warmth of my hearth and making fine ornaments and protection for my clients.
And it works very well.
I'm glad you approve. And over her door frame, you can see Barash Blacksmith as frequented by the Waffle House.
Yep.
And that the last bit has been added later. Dak, what are you doing?
A couple of things. So obviously get myself cleaned up and rested in the initial stages, and then as the week progresses, I'd like to just go and check on what were the scar areas, both in and out of the city.
Yep.
And then spend the rest of the time in and around the city, maybe in the waters for a bit, and in the forests or trees that's surrounding the area, just trying to get away from the city and the busyness for a little bit.
Okay, so you're going to wild shape into various things.
Yeah.
So you take a journey to the scar, which has already been, as an eagle, you take to the air as an eagle, and you fly above the scar, which is in the middle of the city, at the top of the hill, at the central point where all the generals and the council sit, and you can see it's being repaired. And you fly out southeast to the grounds, which are still covered in ash, but they become very fertile. There's a farm there which you see, which is growing winter crops, and all around it seems barren. But there's a couple of farms in this small area which seem to be growing winter barley, much more successfully than everybody else. And you get to the area where the old fort was. And the scar is just a scar now. There's no elemental plane of fire there. And you circle around and you land in the forest, and you hear the sounds of the wind whistling through the trees. In the middle of winter, still you hear the odd squirrel scuttering around, and a mouse wakened from its hibernation, looking for something to eat. And it is restful, and you spend a couple of days there just in the spider form. And some of the local spiders come and join you and converse, and you have a pleasant time there.
Very good.
Lily.
Lily is going to find a suitably quiet day, and she's going to go to the park in the centre of Mon. I can't remember its name now.
The park in the centre of Emon, I will get it up for you. There we go. There's Emon. Oh, come on. Come out.
In fact, I've got a better place. I'll take him to the Temple District, and I'll take him to that grove near the and I'm going to ask for Womble to come and join me.
So where are you going? So you go to the street, the Azalea Street Park. Is that right? This is the temple. This is the park, which has got a statue to the Wild Mother there. Or you can do something different.
Temple District.
Yes.
Temple District.
Don't drop. Hello. Can you hear me?
Hello.
Hello.
So what are you doing?
I think we might have lost him again.
Yeah.
It sounds like his voice kept cutting in and out.
Hello. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Yes.
No, we can't hear you.
Oh, you've got to get. Oh. Don't make any sound if you're totally okay with Womble being part of the team. oh, there we go. Yeah.
Okay, I'll switch off the animations just in case that is slowing down his connection. Hello. Lily, we can't hear you. She's been excommunicated.
From the immortal realm.
Yes.
Hello has taken her.
Oh, he's gone.
He's gone.
Yeah.
Okay, so Womble, Lily has disappeared.
It does this to me just as I need it.
Hey, we can hear you.
Oh, hello. Lily's come back.
I'm back. Of course, it does this to me when it comes around to my turn.
Of course it does.
I was supposed to have some of the fastest internet connection in the country. Of course, it does this to me. Yes, I don't know where I cut out, but I asked for Womble to come join me in the park.
Yeah. Womble.
So you go to the Azalea Street Park. Womble, do you go with her?
Yeah, of course.
It is cold. It is drizzling. There is a cold breeze from the sea. And you go to Azalea Street Park, which is, the trees are bare, the ground is muddy, and there's in the centre of this area, next to a small pond, there is a statue to the Wild Mother.
Womble,
So you're in the street park.
she looks tired. There's bags under the eyes. Not looking too hot at the moment. But she fixes you with a stare. She says, "Womble, I've had a real think about what to do. While you weren't necessarily who you are now, and I don't really know who you are now, I can't just forget about you killing someone. But equally, I can't hold you entirely to blame. But I need you to promise me that you will never do anything like that again."
One more. Yeah. Lily, the only The only thing I can be sure of is that I will not do this again. I, as my whole self, will not do this again.
Cool. Womble, can you do a wisdom saving throw, please?
Sure. Wisdom saving throw. It is a 2.
As you say that, you just feel a slight bit of pressure at the back of your neck.
Nice. Is this what I think it is?
It could be.
Yeah, this is exactly what I was going to suggest as well.
So you see these glowing motes of light float around the stern face of Lily. There's almost like a bowl around her now. These flitting, moving lights of almost like little suns, which are orbiting around her. And within this radius, you feel compelled that you must speak what she, the truth to what she says. I assume that's what you've done.
No, I will message you something very quickly.
Okay.
Because this is more exciting.
Yeah.
It would be if I had my phone.
Can I whisper? How do I whisper?
You go stroke W. Okay. All right. Okay. Okay. So you feel there's slight pressure on you, Womble, to
Follow exactly.
to follow what she says, which comes and then it fades. But you feel you must sort of follow the doctrine that Lily has laid in front of you, or it could go ill for you.
I'll look at Lily and I'll say, I think I know what you've done. I was also going to suggest something similar as well, because I don't think my actions can be wholly trusted at the moment. And as you said earlier, you don't know me now. I'm not Womble from before. I'm different now. And thank you.
I don't know you now, but I would like to.
And I would like to start fresh as well.
And you're standing there in the rain. Lily, your hood is up and it's being stuck to your body because it's soaked. Womble, you're standing there in your top hat, which is dripping around the brim, and water is pouring down as the rain falls and is cold and grim.
Perhaps it's too soon, Lily, but would you like to accompany me to a shop?
I'd be delighted to.
I guess we'll head towards the local district of musicians.
Okay, so you're not quite sure to go, but you know Abdar's Promenade has shops that sell everything, so you go there. Make an investigation roll for me, please. You have advantage because you have Lily with you.
Yes. Investigation. That is 6. Oh, sorry, 12.
12. Okay, so you get you find out there's a what are you looking for? A music shop.
A music shop.
Okay, so you find you found quite easily. There's a shop that sells. There's an establishment which sells mainstream instruments. They sell drums. They sell penny whistles, and lutes, which are slightly more expensive. And you go in there, and Travis Baum is there behind the counter. Yes. Welcome to Travis's lovely musical emporia. You wish to buy something?
Yes.
Gods, you're wet.
Yes, and I'll click my fingers and prestidigitate myself and Lily be dry.
That's mightily impressive.
It is mightily impressive. I assume you're Travis?
I am Travis, yes. This is my place. I sell I sell the instruments of the musical artisan.
I also wonder, Travis. Custom work as well.
I do. The custom work is... The term we use here is bespoke. And he comes up to you. And this man is standing there with a sort of a silver pepper pot type hair, with the pepper and salt and pepper type hair. It's short cut. He's got a little goatee. He's standing there. He's got glasses on, which are half moon. And he looks at you and goes, I can do bespoke stuff, but that is more expensive.
It is not a worry about cost.
I recognise you. You are the Waffle House, although you have changed. I've seen your pictures in the local newspapers. Yes, you have changed slightly, but you are the Waffle House.
Yes. Don't let that sway your decision, though, Travis.
I will be more than happy to help the Waffle House. Yes. What
So,
can I?
Travis.
What you wish? You wish to have something
Yes.
made?
I'm wondering if you've ever heard of a bagpipe.
A bagpipe? I've heard of a bagpipe.
Bagpipe.
Made from the rare haggis.
I love that.
Yes. Okay.
Yes, you have to find a haggis, and you have to skin the haggis from which you make the bagpipes. It has multiple legs of different sizes.
I'm so glad you made that reference, DM.
Oh, yes, I've heard of these. It's so they can run up hills faster, right?
Yes, but do you know how you catch a haggis? You see, haggises have legs on one side of the body are longer than the other side of the body, so it can run round hills without a problem. But if you startle them, this is great. I heard this. They turn around the other way and they roll down the hills and they die. And you can catch them. That's how you catch a haggis.
That's not the way I heard. The way I heard it is if you keep chasing them, when they get to the top of the mountain, they just run in a circle.
Is it? Well, you are the Waffle House. You will know this.
I'll look at Lily a bit bemused, thinking, how do you know this? Anyhow, Travis, haggises aside, I'm wondering whether or not you could fashion me something like minor illusion, and I'll create just a standard-looking bagpipe, but the tartan colours on it are instead the colours that Womble has seen to represent Pelor specifically.
Is that you frantically Googling what colours Pelor represents?
So what colours would you wish to use then?
From looking at Lily, she's got the kind of golden colours, like green as well. And those are the two ones. And I'll hold this minor illusion to both Travis and Lily and look for their approval.
Well, Travis looks at you and goes, well, that looks garish. But I could make something like that for 75 gold pieces.
I think it looks great.
Wonderful. Well, if you could fashion this for me, Travis, I would be thankful.
I will take the commission immediately for the Waffle House. And outside it says Travis's Musical Emporia out the building. It's only quite small. And he has in here, they have trumpets and drums and various other musical accoutrements, which you recognise. And in your youth, you tinker with many of these before settling with the bagpipes. I will make you bagpipes. I have made bagpipes for one other in this town. There was a certain dwarf. There's a certain dwarf I made them, and in fact, I had to make them for him twice. He lost his previous ones. Don't lose these because they are difficult to make.
No, you certainly don't want magicians running in invisibly into your pub and stealing it. Certainly not. No.
And he looks at you quite quizzically. Strange, that's what he said.
Well, he told me the story
Ah!
Yes, it was almost as if I were there. It was fascinating, actually.
Would you mind if I put on my signage that I have been frequented by the Waffle House?
Well, given the recent news, it depends on. Maybe leave it a little while.
Okay, I'll leave it a
else,
while.
we're accused of anything else. It might be costly for you to change again.
Yes. And what sort of key would you like your bagpipes based in? And he starts to talk about musical stuff. Could you make a performance roll with your bagpipes for me, please?
Certainly. Performance. What does performance fall under?
Just your bagpipes. It's going to be an intelligence plus your proficiency.
Oh, okay. So if I click on that, 24.
Oh, very good. Oh, so you basically, he talks. You can talk to him about the key and the size and the different flutes coming out the back and how long they should be, and how you should gut haggises. And there's an argument about how it should be haggises or haggai, and you get into
it's Haggai, Travis.
Well, I thought it was haggises. No. And Lily, you get bored very quickly in these people talking about complete inane nonsense. And whilst you're talking about this, Travis, well, you obviously know much about bagpipes. I assume you know how to play these instruments.
No.
Well, I can sell you some music.
Sure. I would be, yes. It would take me a while to learn. But,
Okay.
yes.
Okay.
Some might say I'm a natural to it. So,
Okay. Well, I got some music here I could sell you for 500 gold pieces.
how much?
But this is special music. And he gets out from behind the counter. It was in a tube. He takes out this scroll, and he blows it, and his dust comes off, and he unravels it, and you see this arcane script on this scroll. This will show you how to play certain tunes.
Wow, that looks. Can I I want to say use my mind's eye to kind of investigate it further from a distance.
So what do you mean? What are you going to do?
I can't really cast it. Do I sense that it's magical? That's the best thing I'm hinting at.
You don't know. Basically, you look at this. There's an old vellum scroll there, which is unrolled onto the tabletop, on the desktop. And there's still some dust in the air as he's blown it off. It's been there a while.
Well, impressive.
It will show you music that you have never experienced before.
Can I just insight check him? That's okay.
Make an insight roll.
That's history. I don't be clicking that insight. There you go. 12.
Well, he seems to be trying to make a sale.
Well, okay. Womble's happy with that then. In the fashion of time, Womble will purchase this vellum as well and pay for the bagpipes.
Okay, so just to see how much this costs.
575.
Okay. So the bagpipes are 75 gold pieces, and he will make them, and they will be ready in 4 days. I have some haggis skin available, and I will construct the colours that you choose. And you have a scroll of programmed illusion.
Ooh.
But the only program it does is a number of tunes. You can learn certain tunes for it.
Awesome! Oh, brilliant. That should be fun.
You can really annoy people with that.
Yeah.
So Lily, you've been standing there watching these people sort of haggling and doing what they do. getting a bit bored. You can see some lovely instruments there. There's a lovely silver flute. Are you interested in any of these? Oh, yes, my lady. You have been standing there admiring.
Can I roll it back a bit? While they're deep in haggling, is there a lute or any stringed instrument there?
There was a couple of lutes.
I'm going to go over and pull one of the strings, but because I have no idea how instruments work, I'm going to pull it well too hard.
Okay. Bung. Oh, my lady, please, you'll break the skin. That is the finest gut of the seals of the Osmit Sea, and they are very precious.
Least come to the horrifying realization that almost everything here is made of the skins and or entrails of animals.
Yes, they are. Which makes the music that your god Pelor would adore.
I'm okay, thank you. I just need some air. She's gonna go outside.
So she goes outside into the rain. And stands there. And as you're standing there, a gutter sort of pours onto you. And you just stand there, a little bit like Eric Morecambe Singing in the Rain, the sketch. And you just stand there and you get absolutely drenched as Womble and Travis talk shop and coin is exchanged.
I'm going to make good use of my +1 shield. I'm going to hold it over my head like an umbrella.
Okay. So the water pours off you, round the side of the shields and down your arm, and goes up your cloak, and you're getting soaked.
That's all right. It's better than the Holocaust Museum of Music inside.
Harsh.
Whoa.
So you spend that day doing that, and at the end of it, are you doing anything more? Or have you...
If I have the time, I will quickly stop by Sherry's and see if my replacement crystal ball is available.
I will let you know when it is available. It's not quite ready yet. The order is still being prepared.
Good stuff.
Apparently, I've had a priority order over you from the Arcana Pansophical. Apparently, they needed another crystal ball as well because theirs disintegrated, apparently. Or they dropped it or something happened to it.
Well, very well. Well, hopefully see you soon, Sherry. Are you holding up okay?
It's hard. Do you have any news about Gilmore?
I haven't heard anything.
Well, if you do, let me know.
I will.
And she goes back into she's back in her shop, and you can see a number of adventurers there, and she goes through the stuff about, no, only one healing potion each. You know the rules. And don't touch. You want a potion of... And then she goes to talk to other people, and she leaves you be.
That's cool. That's everything I wanted to do.
Okay. So, we still don't have a Baz. So, Baz has spent his time with the orphanage. Why has that suddenly stopped? And he will join you when he can. So, about 5 days pass, and 5 days cost pass as well, which is going to be a gold piece each for each of the 5 days as you stay at the Via Crook. And the bard in the evening tries to pry the story out of you about what happened, and eventually manages to get the story from you, and creates the song, which then goes around the town and becomes a bit of a shanty for people to sing about how Pelor was rescued from the temple by the Waffle House. 5 days comes and goes. At that point, Lily, you know your crystal ball will be ready.
I saw it in a vision.
Sorry?
I saw it in a vision.
You saw it in a vision, absolutely. And actually, as you get there, there is a small gutter snipe there. In the rain, wet hair in the Via Crook, standing there dripping. But in looking better fed. Before, you remember, the gutter snipes were very sort of gaunt and rather anemic looking. This one's got proper shoes, a thick cloak, dripping though from his longer hair, and looking at you. Miss Lily.
Yes, good day.
Oh, Miss Lily, I got a message from Sherry at Gilmore's Glorious Gods, and she said, could you all come and see her as soon as possible?
I think I got the gist of that.
Yeah.
Here you go, young man. I'll give him a gold piece.
Where's Candy? Where's the Candy Man?
Candyman? Oh, you mean Jordan? I think he's inside somewhere. He's usually in the
Baz. You mean Baz?
And you see this child comes up, sees you, Jordan. You give her sweeties. Sweeties. You got any sweeties?
Oh,
Money
really?
for sweeties?
Oh, do I stealth or smile?
Don't know. What do you want to do?
Oh.
You gonna try and smile?
Yeah, I'm gonna go to give him a gold coin. As I do so, I'm gonna smile.
Okay, could you make a performance roll with disadvantage, please?
Performance.
Or child.
Performance. 3.
And he screams as your grimace. You basically look a little bit like that vampire you saw, and he screams and he runs out, arms in the air, a bit like Kevin from Home Alone. Arms waving in the air, and he leaves. And you can see one of his hands has got a gold coin that was given to him by Lily. He hasn't taken your gold coin, Jordan.
I'm gonna go say,
Sweetie man is scary. And he runs into the rain. And as you watch him go outside, he's running so fast, he slips into the mud and gets covered, soaked and covered in mud. And he just keeps running and running and running, looking back, terrified.
I'm going to be standing there holding the gold coin now with a, what the hell sort of look on my face.
And Marshall comes at you. Well, I'll take that.
I'll give it to
John,
him.
what's wrong with you? He just wanted a coin.
And could you make a athletics or acrobatics roll, please?
Oh, God, I ain't going to beat a natural 20 anyway. Athletics or acrobatics.
Oh, can you actually see my rolls? I didn't know you could see my rolls.
Yeah, 14.
Oh, I didn't know you could see that. Can you actually see all the stuff what I do that comes up?
Every now and then, yeah.
Usually, yeah.
Oh, bollocks. I didn't know you could see that. Okay, so basically he snatches the coin from your hand and says, I'll make sure they have it.
Yeah, it's fine with me.
Okay. And basically you can see the coin dance between his fingers as he does what the magicians do.
I insight him whether he's actually going to give that to them or...
Make an insight roll.
Do you really?
13.
Oh, you think he probably will.
Yeah, that's good enough.
Said he would. He's an honest chap.
Yeah, that's good enough for me.
Okay. So you have been asked to go and see Sherry. Episode 14!
It's a year in the making.
There's more than that.
Should we head off to Gilmore's or should we go on holiday?
Go back to the demo plane.
Yeah.
Should we do some waffling in the meantime?
So what do you wish to do?
I think, well, if we've all got the time, we should probably go.
I think we should probably go Gilmore's.
Okay. And as you walk to Gilmore's in the rain, you hear town cries out. And you hear, he's still at large, he's still at large. Be wary, he is still at large. And you realise that during this time that things have been happening, you've been concentrating on your own stuff. Things have been happening. And you'd all heard that there had been a breakout from the Black Bastille, which is the big high security prison in the military district. But you don't know any more details than that. It's a bit like Azkaban, basically. And you get to Abdar's Promenade to Sherry's Gilmore's Glorious Goods. And you go in there, and inside you see a group of adventurers, a bit like yourself, a sort of a potpourri of different people. There's a elf, there's a orc, there's a Goliath, there's a human, there's a dragonborn, were in a golden dragonborn, and that there is a cat person there as well. And they're all talking to Sherry. And as you walk in, she looks up and says, and she leaves them and says, thank you for coming. Thank you for coming. Lily, Sister Lily, your crystal ball is ready.
Oh, excellent. Thank you, Sherry. And
from behind the counter, she picks this up. And it's only a small ball. It's about 5 inches in diameter. Please try not to break this one.
Lily's just going to take that with no comment.
These crystal balls have been disappearing, breaking recently. I'm not sure why. Now, thank you for all coming. You don't have Sir Baz here. He must be indisposed. And she looks up at the other adventurers there, and she says, and she motions you come over to, in a rather conspiratorial sort of way, come over to her and to her side of the building, and there's a table there which she sits down behind, and you all sit around her. There's other people there, but the place is relatively empty. Thank you for coming. I may have some work for you. It's called Chapter 14.
Interesting. Okay.
Yeah, it's the Council of Tal'dorei have asked me to contact you. They thought that you may be able to help with this problem. I think you've probably heard there's been a incident at the Black Bastille.
Only rumours.
Well, the rumours are more than rumours. I will, and she looks around, and you can see there's other group of adventurers there, sort of watching over and then looking at the wares. And she has various. There's potions there. There are sort of spell components and things there, and other arcane paraphernalia. A few days ago, the council decided that after your unmasking of a Vecna cultist in the temple, and after Dyson declaring his allegiance to Vecna, the Whispered One, that we should look and see if these people had infiltrated anywhere else. And so the council started interviewing its members to see if anywhere were cultists. And it was a good thing they did too, because a couple of days ago they found somebody who we knew as Jarvik, who was helping with the construction of the city. He had been a stalwart of the Arcana Pansophical, who was found out. We found he was a cultist for the Whispered One. And each time she says Vecna, the Whispered One, she looks around furtively. He's been helping us out for months, but we were none the wiser. It's scary. I don't know who else is around. I don't know who to trust anymore, which is why the council asked for your help. He was caught and he was imprisoned in the Black Bastille, but 2 days ago he broke out, possibly with help. We have the council and the arms have stopped him leaving the city. But this manhunt continues. He's believing to be hiding around here somewhere, and she mentions the Abdar's Promenade area, which is Gilmore's Glorious Goods is in. It's hard to pinpoint exactly where he is though, because occasionally he's been said to be in 2 or 3 places at once. We think this was just a bit of a people asking for money, for information, but this has happened repeatedly, and we have on two occasions the guards, the arms of Emon, have seen Jarvik in 2 places at the same time. Can anybody who has Arcana skill please make an Arcana roll? You have to have the
proficiency.
Yeah, proficiency. Yep.
17.
9.
Okay. So Dak, you this you think the back of the health. You think, well, if somebody's in two places at once, there must be some arcane skill here, and you think that they may have used a spell called simulacrum, which is basically where you make a copy of yourself. So you think this is possible, that this could happen.
Okay.
And Sherry goes on, we need some help to try and apprehend this Vecna cultist. What he's after, we do not know. I need you to coordinate with the arms captain in charge of the manhunt. His name is Carvis. It's Khavis, Carvis. And his loyalty has been confirmed by Tofor's truth sphere, which is enlightening, I have to say. I may look into that and see if I can do that myself. You'll know him. He's a human. He has a fresh scar on his face. He was there at the Cloudtop district when the scar was being sealed with Dyson's betrayal. You won't miss him. But we need to keep this quiet. The city has had enough trauma to deal with over the last months and years. The council said they'll be willing to pay 4,000 gold pieces to each one of you for successful capture of Jarvik or proof of his death. But I tell you now, time is a factor here. We do not know what keeps Jarvik in the city or when he'll try and escape, but he must be stopped before he kills anybody else. The city is reeling. The city is scared. People are scared. And you all know from being out on the streets that there is still a heightened sense of alert out there since the Winter Crest episode with Dyson. We can't afford another major incident because the chaos may be difficult to contain. Would you be willing to take this ticket from the council?
Certainly sounds like a job for us. What does everyone else think?
Yeah, I agree. I think it's, well, good pay, and if it's dead or alive, then we know it's from what we're saying of the bounty, then yeah, it's going to be in everyone's best interest if we take this.
Thank you. Thank you. The council will be grateful to the Waffle House again. Please use discretion. This Jarvik is dangerous. I wish the gods wish you speed.
Sherry.
Yes. Oh, you look different.
Yes, more proper, I think.
Very dapper.
Thank you. I must apologise as well, Sherry. I lost your kiss, the handkerchief, some time ago, and it is not of a gentleman to lose a woman's kiss, so I apologise. But the matter at hand, could you
just make a perception roll, please, for me?
Sure.
Or an insight roll?
Well, they're both the same for me, so insight. 1!
You were so full of your own speech that you failed to notice that the rest. Lily, you noticed that she's blushing.
Ooh.
Yeah.
But could you tell us any more of this simulacrum? You know anything?
Simulacrum. Well, it's. That's a good thought. Yes, maybe a simulacrum is a arcane, a powerful spell where you can create a copy of yourself, which is identical in every way.
Sounds handy to me.
It is only the most powerful of the arcane can really do that. And I will, if you wish to know exactly what it is, because you rolled an 18 as well. It is a, if I can. It is a level 7 spell, and it lets you make an exact illusionary duplicate of a beast or humanoid. It costs a lot of money to make, and it basically can have some of the spells that you have as well.
Okay, that's why I wanted to hint at. I didn't want to go and search for the spell.
Yep.
That's it. Cool.
And she gets a book down and she sort of opens it up and she reads you some of these things. The book, on the front cover, you can just see it says Player's Handbook on it.
I love that. That's great.
So, what do you wish to do? I also have I have a few supplies if you wish to fortify yourselves.
Yeah, that's probably a good idea.
Yeah, healing potions are always forefront, aren't they?
We always have those, but don't forget it's only one each.
Yes,
That's fine with me.
So you can get healing potions, 50 gold pieces each.
Yep.
Greater healing, 500 gold pieces, but you can only get one for the group.
I've already got one, so if one of you guys wants to take one of them, that's fine.
I will take the greater for 500.
Yep. You can get arcane scrolls, level 1 and level 2, if you wish to have anything.
There's nothing for me. I've still got mine from before. But I've never used.
Yep. You can get she has a scroll of bless, for clerics and paladins, and a scroll of fairy fire for bards and druids.
Ooh, how much for the fairy fire scroll?
It's 100 pieces of gold.
Yeah, certainly. I will take that. Thank you very much.
Okay, and she takes this scroll out, and she blows on it, and you can see actually the vellum is more like leaves. And she says, "You have to be careful with this one. It's rather old and rather precious." Basically a normal scroll with just a bit of flavour. That's 100 gold pieces.
Lovely. Thank you very much.
And I'm quite happy to trade as well if anybody wishes to trade. I have something which has been given to us by an oracle at sea. From the oracle, and he says that he will trade it via me with you, the Waffle House. I have basically it's a pearl of power, but she'll trade it for any uncommon magic item that you have.
Does Waffle still have his pearl of power up his nose out of interest? Does anyone
Yes,
know?
I just remembered about
You do have a pearl of power up your nose, still there.
Really, I'm speaking like this more than anything.
So she has if anybody wants to trade an uncommon magic item.
I think the only person that would benefit from that at this stage would be Lily, I think.
Don't have anything to trade, unfortunately. I do have my boots, but they've proved quite useful so far.
Yeah, and I don't really have anything I can trade to help you guys out.
Let's trade the bag of holding.
No, absolutely.
Go back to the horse and cart, yeah.
I'm sure he'll be willing to do that.
'Twas a joke.
Very interesting. So do you wish to purchase the exchange for this?
I don't think we've got anything to exchange, have we?
All I've got is my pearl of power, wand of fear, and braces of defense. Happy to trade any of them if you want a pearl of power, Lily.
I don't think you should trade anything. I've managed so far.
If you need a pearl of power, you can have my one.
That's okay.
Clean it first. Yeah.
I really think you should keep it.
You might need to clean first.
That reminds me, I might need assistance at some point.
Mr. Jordan, we may have some things for you as well. I know you are a ranger. We have some arcane arrows that you may be interested in.
How much? How many?
I have 20, and they are quite pricey. They are 50 gold pieces each. So it's 20 of them for 1,000 gold pieces, plus 1 arrows.
1,000 gold pieces. So what, I'll give you 1,000 gold pieces if you throw in a healing potion at the same time.
Make a persuasion roll.
God. Moving 18.
I will do that if you can give me a smile.
Oh God.
Oh God.
I just look away instantly.
I have yet to see you smile.
Performance or persuasion?
You have such a handsome face, but you're always so dour. So anybody can try and help him to do this if they wish.
I was actually going to try and persuade her, saying honestly, it's terrifying. It's probably better that you don't ask for that. Anything.
Okay,
like
you make a persuasion roll then.
9.
I would love.
Oh no!
I would love to see. We've got Mr. Bean back again. We've had that one before. That doesn't count. I'd like to see him smile.
Unfortunately, I rolled a 15, so it's not going to be a bad one.
Womble would like to bend luck on his
Oh,
smiling powers.
Yeah.
So, Jordan, if you want to roll an extra one.
Before you start burning too much stuff, I'm going to tell you now that in the next day that you have, there are going to be no short or long rests, and it's going to be hard graft.
Ooh.
For as much as I wish it was lower, I'm going to have to stick with the 15.
15. Okay. Jordan, could you roll a 1d4 for me, please?
Why do I feel like I'm going to get hurt?
I forgot what that is.
One.
But...
You take 1 point of psychic damage.
Oh, yeah,
As your face breaks and there is a crooked, grimace smile. And she says, there, you can do it. But it's really hurting.
Yeah.
It's making your face ache. And she throws in the healing potion for free.
Brilliant. How much was that? That was
100 gold pieces. You get 20 plus 1 arrows.
20 plus.
And when you use a magic arrow, once you've used it, it is no longer magical.
Yeah.
Okay. I don't know where your the Bahamut paladin is, but I'm sure he will join you shortly. I suggest you go and seek Captain Carvis.
Okie dokie.
Okay. So what do you wish to do? Do you wish to do anything else?
Anyone?
And as you go to leave Gilmore's, you can see the other group of adventurers there, and they look at you and go, hello. And the Tabaxi there, who's the cat person, says, yeah, we turned this one down.
Oh, how so? Why so?
Good luck. No, we're done out. And actually, you recognise this group from the attack on the scar in the middle of the town, the Dyson's attack. Mm-hmm. They were the far side of the courtyard that you were at. Good luck with this. We would help if we could, but we have been on another escapade for the council, and we are shot through.
No problem. Rest up.
Yeah. Good luck.
Thank you.
And may Pelor be with you. And you leave. So what do you wish to do?
Quickly frequent a pub, buy lots of booze, shove it in the bag of holding.
Okay, you can do so. There are plenty of hostelries open. And you can buy what sort of booze would you wish to buy?
The stronger the better, but I really hope that.
Oh, well, we have some spirit. We have some whiskey here, which you may wish to have. Yeah, lots of that. Yes, there's a new supply has just come in.
Yeah, I'd like to buy 10 bottles.
Oh, well, that's 10 bottles. That's 50 gold pieces each. That's 500 gold pieces. I'm more than happy to sell you that.
Wicked. One will spend the 500.
And I will throw in some wild mother's milk in as well.
Yes. How many? Just the one?
Just the one. Awesome. And you can see this one has almost gone green now with mould. So you have 10 bottles of whiskey with an E and some wild mother's milk.
Awesome.
Are you planning a party,
Okay.
Womble?
Oh no, this is for our friend, Mr. Yuck Yuck, if you remember him.
Oh yes, of course. You're not going to give him all of that, are you?
No. We will have to. If you remember the last time we were in there, we made a deal with him that I would bring him booze, and I would like to keep my promises, even if it is to.
Yeah, just face him. I don't think he's got any self-control.
No. Yes. One bottle at a time, I think.
Yeah.
There's quite a lot of alcohol in one bottle.
To me, that the alcohol is just a component needed to cast the
Yeah.
tallies up. So,
Fantastic. Okay.
Awesome, I'm done. Thanks.
So you go in. You go out on back onto the streets again, and there was a lot of activity around. You can see people running furtively around, holding cloaks around them from the cold. You see soldiers are around everywhere, a lot more than you would normally see. It seems as if anyone who should have had a day off no longer does, and they've been summoned back. The citizens move around the streets quickly, with purpose, hiding from the cold and the wet and whatever new calamity is hitting the city, as if the streets would explode again at any moment. You start to look for Captain Carvis. And one of the arms comes up to you. Hello? You wanting something?
Yes, we're looking for Captain Carvis. Have you seen him?
Carvis, yeah. Why do you want him? Oh, you're the Waffle House. Yes.
Yes.
We heard you may be coming in this week. Come with me.
Thank you.
And he takes you up the road and into a building. You go in there. And as you go in, you hear words being talked. Behind it is a desk. There's a man sitting behind it with a burnt face, wearing plate armour. And the only words you hear as you're coming in, it says, "It takes adventurers to deal with this sort of threat. We need them. It irks me, but we need them." The Waffle House. And he stands up. Inside, you see an oak table in the centre of a room. You see cups of half-drunk cups of ale with water in, half-eaten plates of food. You see a map of Abdar's Promenade with X marks on a few of the street names. Captain Carvis stands up. Waffle House. I'm Captain Carvis. Thank you for coming. And he goes to shake your hands.
Yeah. Respond. So we hear that we might be able to help you.
Yes, I hope you can. And as he's standing up, you see he's wearing plate armour and it's still got scorch marks on it. And those of you who have a keen intellect will remember he was there at where Dyson attacked in the Cloudtop district, and he was badly injured. It's been last few days have been difficult, and I confess I didn't want to call in help from outside, but we need your help. I'm hoping that by you coming here we can conclude this problem. Jarvik, have you heard of him?
Only the name just recently as of hearing of this requirement for help, not before.
Magus Jarvik was worked in reconstruction. He was a standard building mage that we had contracted as the city. And until the Guardian Tofor interrogated him, we had no reason to suspect. Even before Winter's Crest, he did not reveal his loyalties to the Whispered One. We thought he was only a middling mage, but he is turned out to be a lot more adept than we thought. We captured him, but he escaped from the Black Bastille, and we have stopped him escaping the city into the countryside. We have lost dozens of arms to this end. He's tried to cross the military district and the erudite quarter, but we have stopped him. He does not seem to be working alone, though. There does seem to be him and an accomplice, which you probably realise that is probably him and maybe somebody very similar to him that you noticed from as you worked out from before. He is managed to acquire a few magical items as well, which have caused us some problems. And I don't know how to say this. This is the major problem, which is why we've contacted you. He's got some special gems. And you can see the other officers in the room look visibly shocked when he says this. These gems, when he crushes them, they summon fiends from the depths of hell to fight on his behalf. And our weapons, no matter how brave we are no match for these devils, since we have no enchantments. We just have base steel, which is good enough for men and elves and dwarves, but not for these monstrosities. I've also seen this Jarvik strike down my men with a single spell. He points at them and says one word, and they collapse dead on the spot. That was only yesterday, and since then he's probably recovered and recharged to whatever you mages, and he looks at you, Womble, whatever you mages call it. We have narrowed our search to a 4-block radius. We think we know roughly where he is. Unfortunately, that's the same area as Gilmore's. We're concerned that he's after something. Spell components, magic, we know not what. That something now has stopped him leaving the city, as he seems to be zoning in on this area.
Do you think Gilmore's itself could be a target?
And he looks up as you say this, and he puts a finger on the map, and you look at the map and you can see that there's an area of Abdal's Promenade, and there's lots of X's, and you can see at the epicenter of this is Gilmore's glorious goods. I think that is a reasonable assumption. Now, I don't know what he's looking for, but whatever it is, we can't allow him to have it. So, Waffle House, we ask you to help the city again. It would be helpful if Sir Bazir was with you, but he's still at work. But I would ask you to help us and help the arms, and if there is an issue, support us against these fiends from the depths of the 9 hells.
Yes, of course.
Now that you've arrived, we can continue our door-to-door search. Follow me. We can begin.
Okay.
Do you do so?
Yeah, let's go
Yeah.
for it.
So he stands up, and 6 arms of Eamon come to his side, and they walk towards the centre of the room, and then they walk out into Abdar's Promenade. And you follow them out into the rain.
Can I quickly, as we're walking, can I just ask Carvish what these magic items are? Because he mentioned he's got the gems.
Yep.
But he mentioned other magic items, or was he just specifically
Yes.
referencing the gems?
One of them is a large belt round his midriff, which we think is a dwarven belt.
Oh.
It was stolen from a dwarven artificer, and he said it helped you speak in dwarven, and it gave you the most luscious beard.
Yes.
I just look at one. We don't even think about putting that on me.
Oh, Brick, but would you want a beard like mine? And I twizzle my little mustache.
I'm worried about what the beard would entice.
Oh, especially with, what's her name now?
Gladys.
Gladys.
Yes. You'd never get a moment's peace.
No, it'd be like a slip and slide in that pub.
So you go out into the town. You hear bells ringing. You hear the people clattering around, and it doesn't take long before you and the patrol spot a commotion up ahead. You see further down the road a cloaked figure in the middle of a marketplace. Looks up briefly, pulls out a gem from under his robes and throws it onto the floor. And with a flash, the people around him scatter as a creature appears, which is winged and has horns come out of his head, about 9 feet tall, from the depths of hell itself. Appears in the middle of the street. And where it is standing, it's by a tent in a market area, and the tent catches fire. Captain Carvis tells you, please, engage this fiend. We will chase after Jarvik, but please stop this creature from damaging the city.
Okay.
And
I'm to roll for initiative.
and
It's too many hands. It's making me uncomfortable.
Anticipation is killing me.
you need to roll for initiative.
Hey!
Now I'm just going to put Baz back here. He's going to come in when he turns up. Okay, so you come into this square. There's a market square. It is raining. In front of you, you see tents. People are screaming as this thing appears. Jarvik has disappeared off, and there you see a creature. Can anybody who has religion skill please make a religion roll?
I'm a religious type.
Good timing.
23.
23. Will you recognise this creature as a horned devil from the depths of hell itself? It is a greater devil. What do you get? 23. Lily, you know this to be a belligerent creature. They hate and fear creatures stronger than itself. As tall as an ogre, sheathed in scales as tough as iron. It has wings, and you know it can fly. It is part of the flying infantry of the hellish legions. And it stands there in front of you as it rolls for initiative 2. There's initiative.
Yeah, that's what's worrying me. I've rolled pretty well.
It should be up here.
So you could roll group initiative as well, couldn't you, actually?
Shall I do that?
Yeah, see what happens.
I was asking a question around whether or not Jarvik was too close. Was close enough to cast a spell. Just about to ask him. He said he ran away. I was like, damn.
He ran off, and the others are after him. I need to get. How do I get the? Forgotten how to get the initiative thingy up. Here we go. So who have we got? Jordan, let me brick you on twice. I'm going to take off your lower one.
Yeah. I can see Horn Devil twice.
No, he's only on it once. He hasn't. Is everybody on there?
Yeah.
Okay, so I am going to. Oh, he didn't do his initiative for some reason. Oh, he's disappeared completely now. Horned Devil.
Good encounter, guys.
Sorry. Okay, so and there we go. So, Jordan, you see this creature in front of you, standing there in a tent. The tent is now on fire. It has large wings. It's as tall as an ogre. It's 9 feet tall. It has metallic scales on its skin, large horns, glowing red eyes, and in its hand it has a pitchfork. It has a tail with a wicked barb on the end of it. And it looks at you and laughs. Jordan, what do you wish to do?
I didn't know I was going first. I've not got the highest
You got
Once.
20.16. You always get the highest.
I got 13.16.
I got 20.16 on here.
Yeah,
Oh.
I've got 13 as well for him.
Yeah, Dax at the top of 20.
Hey, I've got you at 20.16 on here.
It's all broken.
I think we've broken it. Let's do it. Let's do it again. Let's do it all again.
Okey-dokey, let's do it
Let's do
again.
it all again. Everybody
I was
do
gonna say,
themselves.
You're also used to be getting highs.
Yeah, we just assume at this point.
Everybody do their own.
Oh, nat 20. How about that?
Oh, I've just accidentally knocked myself off a map. There we go. Put myself back.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, well, that's more usual for me. Fantastic.
Let's try again, shall we? I'm going to put Baz on when he joins us. Okay, everybody done?
I think so.
Okay.
Well, I think so, but suddenly now I'm not on the list, but I have rolled. I think. Is it showing me on
Don't
you?
forget to click on yourself then.
I did. Let me try again.
Try again.
It's there.
There we go.
There we
Okay, so Dak.
Yes.
See his creature in front of you. It is large. It is demonic. You feel a slight tingle from within you as your infernal soul registers a fellow being.
Interesting. Okay, well, I don't like all this fire about with all these people, so I think we'll start off with the tidal wave.
Okay. There are people around screaming.
Yeah, if
Yep.
I could just sort of try and do it, try not to get them as much as possible, but mainly just to try and get it on him. But yeah, something like that.
Okay, now you're level 10. I can let you place it wherever you want.
Oh, cool. All right,
Yep. You know what you're doing now. Okay, so you put it there.
yeah. So we'll have some of that.
Okay.
We'll do the roll for it. So he needs to do a dexterity 15 saving throw, please.
Bear with me a second. A dexterity 15 saving throw, yep.
Yes, please.
11.
Oh, wow. So that is whatever that says. 10 bludgeoning damage.
10 bludgeoning damage, and this wave slams into him.
Yeah,
I'm
and
just
he's
gonna
knocked prone as well, I believe.
hold it, only if he fails, and that fire goes out. The tents get knocked flying though, and the produce gets knocked everywhere. There are geese and chickens that just fly into the air as they get blasted out of their cages and things. Some of them drown, some of them fly off.
Was there any ducks as well?
There was a duck.
Oh, I had a little shudder at that.
So how much damage you did? 10 damage, yeah?
10 bludgeoning damage to him, and he's
Okay,
not prone.
and it didn't do as much as you thought it was going to do.
Ooh.
Okay, and he has to make a saving throw, yeah?
If he failed the dexterity throw, then he's not prone.
Does he have to make a saving throw?
No, it's not a separate one. It's all the same thing.
He's and what size does he need to be not prone?
Doesn't say, I don't think.
Well, I have no idea.
Well,
what you
the
put
wave
in
is up
chat.
to 10 feet tall, so I'd imagine if he's 9 foot tall, it's not gonna make much difference.
I think it may knock him over. Up to 10 feet tall. How tall is this person? He is, I think, you're going to find he's just a little bit taller than that. No, I'm gonna say you succeed and you knock him prone.
Oh, good stuff.
Okay, so he gets thrown backwards and knocked onto his side. Cool.
Sick and brick.
Yep. And you doing anything else?
No, that's me, thank you.
Okay, Lily.
Okay, stepping forward, I'm going to utter a prayer to Palor and Brick, Womble, and Dak. Your hit points are increased by 15.
Ooh, thank you very much.
So your maximum and current hit points both increased by 15.
Cool.
Jeez.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, that's cool. Thank you.
There we go.
Okay.
I could do it properly.
Doing anything else?
That is my action. As my movement, I'm just going to move 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, and hunk. Is this like a pot or something?
That is a tent. This is a market.
Yeah, I'm just going to hunker down by this tent.
Yep. And that's a person there next to you they're all running and screaming away.
Oh, is that a person?
Yep.
Well, in that case, I'll go on the other side.
Okay. Womble.
Womble would like to snap his fingers, and as his
Yep.
action, would like to summon Junior onto the board.
Yep.
Ooh. Oh, he's tiny! Junior, go distract them! And ask Junior to fly up towards the horned devil.
Where is Junior?
Right here,
Oh,
he is tiny.
It's so cute.
I can't even see him. Oh, where is
I
he?
mean, it's a bit sadistic to send a duck after a devil, but whatever.
He's on the floor, and so it's also
I can't see him. Where is he?
He's to the bottom right of the Horned Devil.
Yeah.
Oh, is he? Oh, sorry. I was looking at you.
He's absolutely diddy. Quite realistic scale, really.
Okay, I'll make him slightly bigger for you. There we go. How about that?
Yeah. Jumbo
There's
duck.
Junior. Okay, so Junior. Where can he appear? Can he appear within 30 feet of you?
100 feet of me.
100 feet. Okay, so you click your fingers and he appears there. So what's he going to do?
I just want him to essentially aid and distract the horned devil to essentially give anyone, if anyone gets up there, like a flanking bonus or and whatnot. He's just a distraction and annoyance.
Okay, so he's going to help anybody who's attacking him, yeah?
That's the word I was looking for.
Yeah,
Help.
okay,
Yes.
cool. Anything else?
Yes, I will then go 5, 10, 15, 20 and shout at these people to get out of the way.
Okay.
They are running, aren't they? The two people here.
Everybody, all the people who are there now are running away.
Okay.
But they will do when they get their go.
Cool.
Okay.
And then go behind that bit there.
Cool. Jordan.
These tents, are they sort of like half height shelf, then the canvas at the roof, so there's like a gap all the way through in the middle?
They are tents which are they are canvas all at the sides. There are openings for people to go in, a canvas on the top. The one in front of you has got a fire in it. The ones next to the Horned Devil have now been scattered and knocked over by the tidal wave.
Well, I was thinking more like this one here. If I was to stand behind it, is it clear enough to shoot through it?
Which one? You can't. You won't be able to shoot through the tent.
Right, okay, yes. Yeah, so
You wouldn't be able to see through it.
Okay,
So you're gonna have to have clear line of sight.
Yeah, that's fine. Okay, change the plan slightly then.
I mean, you can actually see. You can actually, if you take a clear line of sight to the Horned Devil from where you are.
Yeah. So I was going to, if it was one of those sort of ones you see where you can sort of see all the way through the main section, you use a bit of cover. That's not fine. Well, as a bonus, I will do Slayer's Prey onto him, and then I will take a couple of shots with the longbow before I do my movement.
Slayer's Prey, yeah.
Yes.
Slayer's Prey, not one of those. Okay, I just put one on then. Yep.
Yep.
Slayer's Prey is that one. Here we go.
Then I shall do a 16 and a 15.
Okay, now he's prone, so you have disadvantage. And actually, because of the tents in the way, he's going to have medium cover as well.
Yep.
Not for a bow attack, no. So the first one is a 16 and misses.
Yeah.
The next one is a 15. I think these miss. Bear with me 1 second. Yes, they both miss.
Yeah, that's fine.
And I assume you're using normal arrows then, because you didn't say you were
Normal
using your
at the
magic
moment,
ones.
Yes, yeah, normal at the moment. And as a movement, I'm going to go and join one more behind this tent at 30 feet.
Okay.
And that'll be me done.
You
For
done?
now.
Okay. So both arrows missed. Okay, who is next? Baz isn't here. Brick.
Yeah, so after Dax conveniently knocked a guy prone, I'm going to sprint. So I was 30, and then. So I think that gets me. Oh, God, the map's in the way. Give me a second. It was there.
Okay.
So running around this tent that's on fire below. That's as far as I can get, and that's my turn.
That's your turn. Okay, it's his go. So he stands up. Okay. That's half his movement. And then he takes to the air. And he flies up. So Sir Fetch can get an attack of opportunity.
Yes. Just in time when I heard that. And let me go here. So, I don't know. Okay, that was a 6 to hit.
That's a miss. And as the devil stands up and he launches himself into the air with great big wings. And he looks down, and in his right hand, his left hand has got his fork in it, in his right hand, you can see he opens his palm facing to the sky, and you can see a ball of flame materializes on his right hand, and he throws it at you, Brick.
Yep.
Okay, so he has an attack with. Where is he? 24 to hit.
Oh, yeah, that hits.
30 fire damage to you.
Thank God that's halved.
Okay, and he throws another one. Materializes in his hand. 16 to hit.
No, that doesn't hit.
And last one, 12 to hit.
No, it doesn't hit either.
Okay, and the tent next to you catches fire. If I can get this to work.
How high up in the air is he? He's at 30
He's 30 feet up.
Damn.
Tent next to you catches fire as one of them misses. You parry on your shield and it hits a tent, and although it's wet, it starts to catch fire. Okay, that's him done. It is back to Dak.
Cool. Let's see. Move to about there. How high up is he at the moment?
30 feet up.
30 feet up. Cool. In that case, then.
And his great big wings are flapping. And you can just see he's apparated 3 balls of fire in his hands, and each one he's just thrown them at Brick.
Cool. Can I call lightning then, please?
You certainly can.
I will do that at 4th level, I think. So.
Okay, I'm going to switch the rain off now because starts slowing people's computers down if you're having lots of things on.
That's it.
I was going to say you've got an option in settings to disable the graphics. I've been doing that because it goes black now and then.
Yeah. Okay.
With it raining, would it class as stormy weather now?
It's not stormy weather. It's raining. It's drizzle. Okay. It's cloudy.
No worries. Right. I forget. Sorry, bear with me. 120 feet away. What's the radius? Radius. Where's it gone?
Its radius is huge.
60-foot radius. Oh yes, that's bloody massive. That's
and Lily, you're next. You're up next.
Cool.
Okay.
All right. Well, in that case, yes, I will call that down upon him. So if you can make another dexterity 15 save, that'd be great. Thank you.
Dexterity saving throw. Yeah.
Yes, please.
Where is he? Why can't I see his character sheet? Don't know why I can't see his character sheet. Okay. Dexterity, yep.
Yes, please.
He 11.
So that's a fail. So that's 1 plus 27. So it's 28 lightning damage.
Okay, so lightning strikes from the sky and hits him. Do you think that Sir Fetch Junior is going to get hit by this lightning? Who's underneath him?
Well, Sir Fetch, he moved away from Sir Fetch to get a attack of opportunity. So he's no longer within 5 feet, I'd assume. So probably not.
Yep.
Thank you, Dak.
I think my APIs have suddenly stopped, which is annoying. Okay, so you do how much damage?
28, I think I said. 28.
28. Okay, so the lightning hits him, and you can see it crackle. Some of it actually crackles onto his fork, and sparks onto the ground without hitting him.
Ooh.
Okay, so it didn't do as much damage as you thought it would.
Ooh.
Oh yeah, the monsters are getting good now.
Ooh, exciting stuff. I like it. Good stuff. That's me then.
Okay, that's you done. Yep. So you got have you put the cloud up for the
oh yes. Where's the thing?
the thing?
Thing. Where's it gone? What is it labelled as? Do you remember?
It will be under spells.
Call
Spells is under Call Lightning. Yeah, I was about to say.
Found it.
Okay.
Cool. And that's if I have to define a height, I'm going to call it, say, like 100 feet.
Okay, cool. There we go. Nice. Lily. And Warmble, you're up next.
Cool. As I am standing there, suddenly my pockets.
Sorry, the people, all these townspeople have just scarpered.
Probably a good idea.
Oh, I've just taken your thing off. I'm sorry.
Do you want me to stick it back, or should we just leave it off?
Let's get rid of these people first of all.
Okie dokie.
Yep, and then I'm just going to get rid of them. Okay, so they've all gone. You don't have to worry about them. Okay, yes. Can you put it back on again? Sorry about that.
No problem.
And to the back. There we go. Cool. Okay, Lily.
Cool. So as I'm standing there looking at this demon, suddenly my pocket starts to rumble as a familiar black dog figure jumps out. But as it does, it's suddenly hit by a ray of light from my holy symbol.
Yep.
As a gigantic. Oh no, that's not what I wanted to turn up there. That's all right. As suddenly Mottestead appears with a halo and a pair of golden angel wings.
Wow.
Amazing.
All good dogs go to heaven moment.
He is also huge. He's about twice to 3 times as big as he normally is. And I just used the regular Mottestead thing for now.
Yep.
Amazing. This. And he shares my turn order but goes directly after me. So I'm going to say to Mottestead, go on, get him, boy. So on Mottestead's turn, he's going to look up at this demon, and as he does, he's going to fire laser beams from his eyes.
Oh my god!
Charles with freaking lasers!
What have you done to that dog?
So the first attack is 22 to hit.
So what's he doing?
So as he stares up, these 2 beams of radiant energy fire up at the
Okay.
Horn Devil. So that's a 22 to hit.
First one hits.
So that is 17 points of radiant damage.
Okay, and it does less than you thought it was going to do.
That's all right. And then as he fires again, another 22 to hit.
Yep, that hits again.
And that is 7 plus 5, so that's 12 points of radiant damage.
12 points of radiant damage, yeah. So, okay, some of this sort of magical arcane energy bounces off this creature. Okay, cool.
Yes.
So this angelic woofing comes out of his mouth. There's freaking lasers come out of his eyes. Woof. Okay, you doing anything else?
That is me and Mottestead's turn.
Okay.
How do I share images, Mike?
I don't think you. I don't think I'll let you do that. I haven't got you on for that. So, images.
There he is. All right, I found him. So I'll pop him there.
Amazing.
There we go. And you want him bigger than that, don't you?
Yes, because he is a large creature.
There you go.
I've been waiting so long to do that.
Okay.
I love it.
Womble.
Wow.
And then Jordan, you're up next.
Womble would like to firstly just stare in awe at Mottlestead. Wow,
Yep.
the best boy.
Yep.
Make my way over to here.
Yep.
It's okay, that's within 30 feet. How far away is, how high up is that devil flying?
30 feet. So the way to do this, you work out how far it is to him, and then it's either half basically whichever is longer is 1, and then the other measurement, which is either up or longwards, is half of that. So basically it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's 30 feet plus another 15 on top of that. So 45 feet away from you.
I can't do it.
So there's a statue in between you.
Yes. So Womble will pull out his. I want to try something else. He will pull out his trusty finger guns and go
Yep.
pew pew.
Yep.
And Eldritch blast this guy.
Go for it.
That is a 12 to hit.
That's a miss.
And the other one is also a 12.
That's a miss. How many attacks do you get? You just get the 2, yeah?
It's just the 2, yeah.
Till next level.
So both miss. Okay, Junior doing anything?
Junior is also flying up. Oh, actually, no, I can't command because there's also an action to command him to do something
Yeah.
else. No, he's just hovering.
So there's when the tents got knocked over, some grain got knocked on the ground, and he's just busily gobbling that up. And his lightning is just sparking down, and is ignoring the chaos around him. Okay, you done?
A Womble is done, thank you.
Okay, you don't have. By the way, you don't have mage armor up.
I know.
Jordan, and then it will be Brick up next.
I'm going
Jordan.
to step out. Will I? He's flying at the moment, isn't he?
Yep.
So that statue, is it big enough that if I was to shoot now from here, the statue would be in the way?
No, the statue's not going to be away.
Well, you know what I'm going to do then.
Yep.
So it's a 23 and an 11.
60, 75 feet away. That's normal range, yeah?
Yep.
So what have you all, sorry?
23 and 11.
That was your short sword.
Oh, sorry, wrong thing. Bugger. 1 and 18.
The 18 hits.
5 total. 4 piercing, 1 slash bow.
Okay, and so the arrow sticks into him, but it doesn't do as much damage as you thought it was going to do. That's 5. There we go.
And I will step back behind my thing.
Brick.
Quite frustrated that he's flown up into the air. I will place my sword down and pull one of my hand axes from my belt to throw at him.
Yep.
It's going to be at disadvantage, so my bonus action I wanted to use...
1, 2, 3, 15 is 37 feet away, 38 feet away.
Yeah, so that would be at disadvantage. If I can use my bonus action to do Fighting Spirits, that'll give me a normal roll.
You can do if you wish.
Yep, let's do that. And I will throw a hand axe at him and hope to hit him.
Yep.
For a 28 to hit.
Ooh, nice.
Disadvantage though, because it's long range.
Yeah, but I used the...
oh, right, beg your pardon. Yep, 28, so that's a hit.
Yep, surprised to hit that. And that's 10 damage.
Okay, so the axe hits him and doesn't do as much as you think it would do, does half damage.
That's fine.
Okay. Okay, doing anything else?
No, I'm just surprised that was such a high roll.
Okay, it's his go now. He now looks at... who did the most damage to him? Dak. He looks at you. And he's flying across. And he's hovering above you here now. he's going to. You see his a ball of flame on his hand, and he launches at you. 11 to hit.
No.
That's a natural one actually, so it's a miss. 25 to hit.
Oh yeah.
32 fire damage.
Cool. So what's that? 16 for me. 22.
And 16 to hit.
Misses.
Okay. And he snarls at you all, and he sees that he's outnumbered, and he says, I think I better call on the help of Baramus. And you see the statue crack next to you, Womble. And
Is he casting a spell to do this?
nope,
Okay.
nope, he's not. And this statue cracks, and out of it steps. If I can get it to work, another horn demon. And the statue collapses onto the floor as he summons another one, and he marches towards you, Womble. And with a fork, he attacks you.
As he is 30 feet away from me, can I use my reaction to impose disadvantage?
You
on
can.
First strike.
Yep.
Okay, yeah, I do so.
Okay, nice. So he attacks you with his fork for a 21 to hit.
That hits.
That's 15 piercing damage.
Goodbye to hit points.
And come on, pick him up. No, where is his thingy? And sorry about this. I'll tell you what that means in a second. And he does another attack, 30 to hit.
That also hits.
That's 23 piercing damage.
Yep.
Okay, and that's with his fork, and then his tail, because he's on the ground, this one, his tail whips around to attack you. 23 to hit.
That also hits.
15 piercing damage. If the target is a creature other than undead, he must make a Constitution saving throw. No, start of your round. Beg your pardon. So this tail gives into a barbed tail and comes out, and you see a spurt of arterial blood.
Oh no.
That music for that.
I know.
Fantastic, man.
And I'm going to put that red dot on you, which reminds you at the start of your turn, we have to go back and look at this.
Okay.
Okay, so you're starting to bleed, exsanguinate. Okay, Dak.
Ooh.
And then Lily's up next.
Yep.
I'm not currently within 5 feet of this devil, am I?
No, he's 30 feet in the air.
That's okay. So I'm going to take a couple of steps back, and then I'm full lightning on him again.
By the way, this is Doom music, by the way.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah,
it's
good.
Awesome. It's so perfect. So could he do a dexterity 15 save for me, please?
He certainly can. Now, this lightning is going to come down from the top, so I'm going to let you hit both if you wish.
Oh, yeah, great. Yeah,
Yeah,
sure,
because
sure.
although he's 30 feet up, the lightning's coming down from the top. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh,
Okay, so they both need to make dexterity saving throws. Yeah.
15, yeah.
So the one in the air makes a 14,
Fail.
and the one on the ground makes a 21.
Succeeds. So the
Okay.
one that failed takes 23 lightning damage.
Okay, so he doesn't take as much as you thought he would. 23, yeah.
The one that passes does 11.
So the one on the ground takes very little damage from that.
How far away am I from Womble, actually? Just quick. Too far. Okay, never mind. Yep, that's me done.
Okay, you done?
Yeah, that's me done. Thank you.
Okay, Lily, and then Womble's up.
Okay, so what Lily is going to do is she is going to pull on a bless, and she's going to give Womble. Sorry, give me 1 second. Move
I'm
next.
just going to relaunch my Roll20. Yeah.
Yep. So Dak, Womble, and Jordan all have bless upon them.
Yep. Is it 3 people you can do? Yep.
Up to 3 creatures.
Yep. Cool.
And what's blessed again? Sorry.
You get 1d4 to attacks and saving throws.
Oh, lovely.
And I can't do anything with my bonus action because I just cast the spell. So on Mottlestead's go, he is going to fire off another pair of lasers at the same horn devil here.
Freaking lasers.
Freaking
I love
lasers.
that so much.
Dogs with lasers.
So first one is a natural 20.
Oh, that's when my thing comes up and loads up. That will be a crit hit.
So that is 27 points of radiant damage.
Oh my god.
Has that doubled?
Yeah, that's what
You
I've
doubled
got.
it.
I've got it designed to automatically do the double.
Okay. So it's not. So it's not actually. Yes, it's done it properly. Yeah.
Yeah, I think so. Anyway, it's supposed to just do 12 on a crit.
You get 2d6 plus another 12. Yeah, so that's right. I beg your pardon. So that's
Yep,
24, 29 damage.
29 damage. Yep.
Okay.
And then he's going to open his mouth and bark, and he's going to fire a laser out of his mouth.
Okay.
For an 18.
18 just hits.
Just hit. So that's another 16 points of radiant damage.
16 points of radiant damage. So the first one was 29, which is 14, and the second one was how much? 16, which is 8.
So
So it's 22 damage altogether.
Yeah.
Yeah, there we go. Cool.
Go Mottlestead.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Mottlestead is a beast.
Yeah, he's that beast. He's that big boy. Daddy's big boy. Okay, cool. Are you done?
That's me. And Mottlestead.
Womble, and then Jordan's up.
One was going to scream. I am bleeding. I'm gonna lose all composure.
So, can you make a Constitution saving throw for me, please?
Less rolls with it as well. Oh, that's fine. If I do that as well. Less. So that is 18 altogether.
Okay, just so the wound, the artery stops bleeding as you stick a thumb into it and cauterize it yourself. If you had failed, you would have lost 3d6 hit points at the start of each of your turns. It must have seen it or lose. Okay. So that's fine. You didn't take that hit. You didn't take that extra damage. Okay, cool.
What was it about me needing to also staunch the wound? Is that?
That's it. No, if you'd failed, it would have been you'd been bleeding out. And you'd been losing 3d6 hit points each go until you made a Constitution saving throw, or you actually did something with it.
Brilliant.
Yep.
Womble will then thank you for the bless. He will pull out a scroll.
Yep.
And it is a mirror image scroll.
Yep.
Trying to figure out how to do the thing to bring the thing onto the thing, because mirror image is reasonably complicated.
There we go. So you got 4 images of yourself, which I've put in the red box for you.
The red box. What's the red box?
On your character. Green. You have a green box that says hit points. Do you have that?
No, I didn't see anything.
No.
I might be being stupid.
No, maybe not. I don't know. I think I don't know what you can see. You see. Okay, so I've just put it there then. Okay, so you got mirror image.
Yeah. So it does that.
Yeah.
And as a bonus action, I will pull out a thingamajigbob. What do you call it? A minor healing potion. And chug that bad boy.
You can't do it as a bonus action.
Ah, they're not bonus action. Oh, okay.
No.
I won't do that then.
No.
This guy is within.
You've been listening to
attack
far
range.
too much Critical Role where they've bent the rules.
If I move away, this guy is going to hit me.
Yep.
Right. I'm just going to have to risk it. Can I cast as a bonus action? This is another spell, Misty Step, because I've already used a scroll.
You have not cast a spell. You have used a scroll, so yes, you can.
Brilliant. Womble will do a Misty Step and go
Yep.
5, 10, I guess 5, 10, 15, 20, 25.
Slightly breaking the rules slightly, but I think I'm quite happy with that.
And kind of cower behind this.
The tent.
The tent, yeah.
You actually gone into the tent.
No, there's just behind it essentially.
Okay, cool.
There,
All right,
so,
nice.
nice.
Okay, you
That's
need
the end of my
Baz.
turn.
You need Baz back.
Oh.
Okay, Jordan, and then Brick is up.
I am going to move slightly back towards this one. I'm going to take 2 shots at that one. The one's got
Okay.
my thingy on it. 26 and 13.
26 hits.
That would be 13 total.
13 total. So again, they don't do. So they go. First arrow sort of gets swept, hits him, and the second gets swept away by this maelstrom of wind around him, and the arrow just bounces off his armor, and does how much damage?
It was 13 total.
13 total. So you do 6 damage to him.
Yep. And then I'll hide behind this wagon.
So you're going to hide, yeah?
Yes.
Can you make? You can't do a stealth roll for
No,
hide
I'm
because you're not a
just gonna
thief.
stand behind it. You know.
Okay, so you're not hidden because you have to have an action to hide. Okay. Cool. And Brick.
Yes, so I will pick up my sword most importantly after I put that down for everything. This one on top, that one's on the ground, isn't he?
Yeah, one of them's got wings on it, it says, which is 30 feet in the air, and the other one's on the ground.
Wicked, yeah, so pick it up. I'm going to move 20 feet to here, so I'm in range. And I'm going to attack him.
Okay. By the way, that statue is now gone because it's been exploded. Okay, attack away.
For a 19 to hit.
It's a hit.
That's 12 damage.
And using Ragesh, yep.
Yes.
So you do full damage, yep.
Kids.
So how much damage was that, sorry?
That's 12 damage.
12 damage, yep.
And second hit is a 29 to hit.
That's a hit.
That's only 7.
Yep. Full damage.
And that will be me done.
That's you done. Cool. Okay. There you go. Okay. The horned devil that's flying is Mottlestead flying.
No, he's still on the ground at the moment.
Okay. So the horned devil Lily is going to go for you. You are now the thing he wants to head for, and he's going to come down to you, down to your level.
Okay.
Okay. So he's coming down. So he's flying, and no longer. And he is going to attack. He's going to attack you.
Okay.
With a barb, with his fork.
The trident.
Yep, his fork trident thing. Yep, which is a 30 to hit.
Yeah, that definitely hits.
That's 27 piercing damage. And then he's going to attack you again. 24 to hit.
That also hits.
That's 28 piercing damage.
One will bend luck on that attack.
He can.
If you'd like to roll a d4 on that, Lily.
Okay. 2.
So it's a 22 to hit.
Yeah, it still hits.
Damn.
Okay, and then tail's going to whip round and then go for you, Lily.
I am going to use my warding flare. Doesn't matter.
Okay, 29 to hit.
Yes, that hits.
10 piercing damage.
Oof.
So I'm going to take that red dot off Womble. And you are going to get a red dot, which basically means we need, at the start of your go, you need to make a constitution roll. There's another one we can use rather than that. That's a bit boring, a red dot. Oh, let's have a bleeding eye, shall we? Let's have a bleeding eye. There we go. That's even better. Okay, so cool.
Mottlestead's gone.
Sorry?
Oh no.
Mottlestead is gone. He disappeared.
Is that a concentration?
It's a concentration spell.
Nice. And the other one is going to attack you, Brick.
Yep.
And he's going to use his fork with a 21 to hit.
That hits.
23 piercing damage.
Whew. Yep.
Natural 1.
Oh, yeah, that definitely misses.
And his tail is going to whip round and hit you for a 24 to hit.
Yeah, that's going to hit.
15 piercing damage.
Oh, shit. Yeah.
And I don't know why it's got you down as flying.
Yeah, I did wonder that. I was wondering maybe the tail's hit me so far, I've just been launched into outer space.
Okay. I don't know why it's done that. And so I need to put a dot on you or something similar.
Yep.
let's put the bleeding eye just to show you exsanguinating, which is nice. And then he is going to take to the sky.
Oh.
So he's going to fight. So you get attack of opportunity as he goes upwards.
Yep. Slice him. 21 to hit.
That is a hit.
That's 13 damage. I don't know if I'm able to do it as part of a reaction hit. Am I able to use? Oh no, I don't think I can actually.
Yeah, no, your Orcish Fury, you can. It's free resource. You can use it anytime you hit.
Oh, I can. Fantastic. I'm gonna do that and roll an extra weapon damage dice to
Go
that
ahead. Go for it.
then. Please be good. 3.
Okay, nice. Good. And that's them done. Dak, and then Lily's up.
Good stuff. So I'm gonna call lightning on this one now, if I could, please.
Okay, there's more than 5 feet between them.
Yeah, no, that's fine. So that's another DC 15 dex for him, please.
This one here, DC saving throw. 14.
Fail, so it's 18 lightning damage.
18. Okay, so he takes half of that.
Yep. And how close am I to Womble now?
Okay.
I think that's... Oh, wait, there's plenty of room. And yes, I'm going to healing word.
Is somebody going to contact Bass and tell him that you really need him?
Yeah.
Okay, fair enough.
And has that done it properly? 1d4. Yes. So Womble, you get 11 hit points back.
You are a lifesaver, thank you, Dad.
Nice.
Okay, nice.
Give me a minute to work that out then. Good stuff. That's me done.
Okay, Lily. And then Womble's up.
Cool. Firstly, I need to do a constant.
Constitution saving throw, please.
10.
Okay, so you take 10 damage, and you're bleeding.
I'm on 1 hit point.
Jeez.
I am so lucky to survive that. Cool. Well, first thing I'm doing is I'm disengaging.
Yep.
And I'm going to move 30 feet and tuck myself between these two tents.
Yep.
And I'm going to use a bonus action to healing word myself.
Yep.
I got myself 7 hit points.
Okay, nice. Okay. You done?
Yes. Oh,
Okay.
yes.
Okay, Womble and then Jordan's up.
So Womble is going to change what I was going to do there. So, is Womble able to shift
Baz, where are you?
Is Womble able to shift himself into a position where he could get both of these one devils, Miss Brick with the Wand of Fear? I feel like
you could try, but I'm not sure you're going to be able to do that. But you can have a go.
because there's a 60-foot cone, if I remember correctly, isn't it?
It is a 60-foot cone, yeah.
You know what? I can't exactly do much on the ground, Womble, so just don't worry about it.
So if I were to step back further, I think I would still be able to get them and miss Brick. If I step back a little.
Well, that one here.
Yeah.
Sorry, this one here. Actually, that was on the ground, so you won't see this one because he's behind the tent. And you won't get Brick because Brick's behind the tent, so he's not in your line of sight of the Wand of Fear. You'll get the one in the sky, so you may be able to use the tent to protect Brick.
Okay, Womble will go for it then. He'll pull out his shriveled stick and cast fear on it. And just see what happens.
Okay. What happens?
The Wand of Fear is a DC saving throw of 15, I believe. Wisdom saving throw.
Wisdom saving throw. So this one here is going to make a wisdom saving throw. 15, yep.
Yep.
Wisdom, yeah.
Yep.
That's a fail.
Yes!
And this one, the one next to Brick, is in the sky. It's going to make a 27.
Yeah. No, he fails.
Okay. So this one is now scared. If I can find his thing for him. Which is scared. I'm going to put that's going to be scared. Okay, cool.
Okay.
Doing anything else?
Yeah, so I'll go back a little bit further. Do I have line of sight of Lily from here?
No.
If
The tent's in the way.
Okay, I moved back from here, so that was... I think I've got 1 square of movement. If I go there, do I see her? Just about?
Make a perception roll.
Sure, perception. 11?
No, you don't.
What about how far away is Brick and how far away does this thing? I believe Brick should be within my range.
You can't see him where you are.
I still can't. No, I can't. Yeah, of course I can't.
Yep.
Well, Womble's just going to, power a little bit.
Okay. All right. Jordan.
I'm going to step out, see that one has now been speared, so I'm going to use my bonus to move Slayer's Prey onto the other one, and move forward one, I'm going to take 2 shots at that.
Okay. Slayer's Prey. 2 shots, yep, far away.
Yep. 1 and 13.
Both miss.
Yep, I'm going to go back to my hiding spot. Fuck's sake.
1, 2, 3, 4. You can hear this yell as the Dragon Ball runs out of a building, wielding a large 2-handed warhammer. And Baz comes along and he takes an attack with his weapon. If I can find it on here. He hasn't put it on, has he? Where is 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 he? Bear with me 1 second. Nutcracker, 2-handed. There we go. 14 to hit. That's a miss. And a 23 to hit. Which he does 13 bludgeoning damage on this creature in front of him. 13. There we go. Cool. And he can't do much more. Brick.
There's not going to be a lot I can do here, I don't think. But I need to staunch my wound first, or try to.
Okay, make a Constitution saving throw.
That's a 9, so I'm just going to use my Indomitable to give another shot at that.
Yeah.
Nat 20.
So, okay, so the bleeding stops. You just flex your abs and you just staunch the blood with that. Very cool.
Oh, fantastic.
Very cool.
I don't think I'm going to be hit. Because the one next to me's got 60 in the air. I can't see what the other one has because it's not got.
The other one's on the ground.
Oh, he is. Oh, fantastic.
Yeah.
Well, in that case, I will take a casual 5 feet over that way, and I'm going to smack him.
Smack him. You have advantage because he's flanked.
Oh, great. Okay. I don't think I needed that anyway because it was 26. But I'll roll again to see.
Yep.
I'll roll again just to see if I get lucky with a crit. But
yep.
no. So that's so it's 11 damage at first hit.
Yep.
And then second, 17 to hit.
And that's a hit.
That's 7 damage.
Okay.
And that's me done.
That's you done. Okay, it's there going now. So the one on the ground is going to turn round and go for Baz with a fork.
Isn't he feared, this one?
He's feared. I beg your pardon. Yes, he's feared. So he needs to run away. And he's going to take to the air.
Do I get attack of opportunity on that?
You and Baz get an attack of opportunity.
Fantastic. Random question, is that at advantage as well?
Yes, it is, because he's flanked.
Brilliant. Oh, nat 20.
Oh,
nice.
I get an extra, I think with a savage attack, I get an extra damage dice. Let me just roll that. So that's
nice.
14 plus 8 plus 7. I don't do maths.
29.
29 damage.
Hold it, I've just taken it off the wrong person.
That's all right.
Come on. Where is he? How much did you do, sorry?
29 damage.
So he's really starting to look injured. 29.
we have Lily to thank for reminding me about that a few weeks ago when they mentioned that. I'd forgotten to calculate that quite a few times.
Okay, cool. And so he flies off. Okay, and at the end of the go, he is going to make a saving throw.
The Brazier gaze hit.
Yes, he did. Yep, he hit him as well with his hammer. 20, and so he's no longer frightened.
Okie pokey. Nice.
Okay.
I'm also no longer flying. I've managed to take that off.
Okay, fantastic. The other one is in the air, and he is just going to launch 3 fireballs at you, Brick, because you're down there.
Yeah,
Are they
no worries.
spells, are they? Or are they melee attacks?
No, he just literally he gets them into his hand and he throws them at Brick. Natural 20.
It's going to be spicy.
If I bend luck on that, does that cancel out the that?
No,
No.
natural 20. So that is a 54 damage.
Half.
54 fire damage.
And that's half, though, isn't it? Yeah, okay.
You have a ring of fire resistance.
Ross, help me. 27
27 damage.
Yeah.
That's 27. You don't
Yeah.
have me.
Mate, my brain is not working this week, I'll be honest. That's it, yeah.
And he launches another fireball at you.
Thank God that wasn't
13
hit.
to hit.
No.
And a third one, 14 to hit.
No, I think the first one hit me so hard, the other two just missed.
Okay, and this tent behind you now, what is that doing? That's going to back. Oh no, I know what that is. This fire now gets bigger as this whole tent catches fire. Copy and paste. Paste. Nice. Okay, cool. Dak. And then Lily's up.
So I'm gonna try and call lightning on this one that was trying to flee.
Okay.
This one.
Yep.
So if you can do another DC 15 Dex save for me, please.
13.
Fails. That's 27 lightning damage for him.
27. 27 halved is 13. Yep.
Stuff, and then I'm just going to.
He's starting to look very battered.
Yeah.
And his wings are starting to look frayed and starting to struggle in the air.
I'm going to Healing Word Lily for 7.
Okay.
Nice.
Okay, you done?
That's me done. Thank you.
Okay, Lily and then Womble up.
Okie dokie. So what I am going to do is I'm going to move 5, 10, 15. And then I believe I am then in range to... Yes! So Womble, Brick, and Bazir, you're all blessed again.
Okay. So you're blessed. Okay, cool.
I'm blessed
Anything
everyone. Yes, I am then going to move back.
Okay, nice. Womble and then Jordan's up.
Okay, Womble is going to pull out his shiny little diamond
Yep.
and he's going to fire 2 balls of ice. One at this one devil and one at this one devil.
Yep.
A chromatic orb.
Okay.
And with a twin spell, so that is
So which one are you attacking first?
the one on closest to Briggs, the first one, and then the other one misses is in the one.
You get a D4 on both
You
of
get a
those.
D4.
Ooh, yeah.
So both miss. Both miss.
Of course, a 1.
Both miss.
Damn.
And Junior's just picking corn off the ground and getting a little bit. You can see his feathers are starting to stand on end because of the electricity in the air from the lightning storm.
And as a bonus action, Womble will encourage Brick and shout at him, "Turn their bones to dust!" And give Brick some inspiration. So Brick,
Ooh.
you now have an extra 1d6
Ooh.
to add to anything.
Oh.
Is that a one-off?
Yes, that is a
It's a
one-off.
one-off.
yeah.
Yep.
Okay,
Yep.
let me just put a little thing on there. A D6. Great, yep. Fantastic. Cheers for that.
Okay, Jordan. and then it's Baz.
Yep, I'm going to go to there. Seeing that the more injured one is no longer scared and running away, I will move Slayer's Prey back to him and launch 2 arrows at him.
Which one? The one that's running away?
Yeah, he's not running away anymore, is he?
No, he's not.
Yeah, so that one.
Okay. God, Slayer's Prey just get everywhere, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Have to remember it. There we go. Okay, attack away. Normal arrow, yeah?
Yeah. 1 and 3, for fuck's sake.
Both miss.
You
get
go back to hiding place.
Okay. Baz picks up a javelin and he runs forward here and he launches it at his Horn Devil in the air. He can do it with one of them and he gets an 18 and he hits and he does 6 piercing damage. And that is him done. And Brick, you're going.
Yes. So look, so I can just about make my way around the tent, so I'll go around here.
He's in the air. He's in the air now.
Oh, is he?
He's 30 foot up.
Both from in the air. Crumbs. I'm gonna just use my. I guess I'm just gonna use my turn to relocate. So I'm gonna sort of head over here and I guess move closer towards Dak. I think that's close I can get. It's about there.
You can take the dodge action, of course.
Yeah. So I'm gonna move there and I'm going to dodge.
Okay, cool. So the Horn Devils are in the air now, and they're just floating. Dak, you are annoying them with what you're doing, so they're basically all going to launch fireballs at you.
Yeah, that's fair.
Now you can speak Infernal, can't you?
I can.
And you can hear them talk to each other. Get the tiefling. He's causing the storm. And so you're going to get a lot of things launched at you.
I can impose disadvantage to one attack roll, so I'm going to choose the second attack because I'm probably not going to be quick enough to deflect the first one.
Is that for melee or?
It just says an attack.
Okay.
Yeah. So as long as I've got a shield, so the second one I probably won't be quick enough to get the first, but the second I'll impose disadvantage.
Okay, so first flame launched at you, Dak. First roll, 21 to hit.
Oh yeah.
27 fire damage.
So what's that? It's the 13.
13. So could you make Constitution saving throw for your spell?
Yeah.
That's fine. He's going to launch another one at you. 24 to hit, but that's disadvantage. It's still 24 to hit.
Still
Yeah,
hits.
still hits.
29 fire damage.
So that's 14. So we're up to 27 so far.
Yep. Third fireball thrown at you. Natural 20.
Ooh, that's going to
Jesus,
suck.
that hurts. That really hurts. That's 74 fire damage as you get exploded backwards.
So what's that? 30. No.
74 is 37.
37 plus the 27 I had before is 50, 64.
Called being battered, I think.
Yeah, the storm's gone.
Okay. And the other Horn Devil is going to launch at you as well. One at you, one at Baz, and one at Brick. Let's spread the love.
Just a random question. I guess I can only do it once. It says when a creature you see attacks a target. So can I impose disadvantage again, or is it just once per
It's a reaction to do this, isn't it?
It doesn't say reaction. That's what's weird, but I'm assuming it would be.
What are you using? What's it called?
That's all it says. It's pretty basic.
You use your reaction, yeah.
Yeah.
Impose disadvantage.
Yeah, you only get one reaction.
My bad.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, so against Baz, we get a Hurl Flame, which is, I've lost my bits. 27 to hit against Baz, which is a hit. That's 31 fire damage against him. He's not really like it if we kill his character after he's just come back. Against Brick, these are great, these little devils, aren't they? 20 to hit against Brick.
Meets beats, yeah.
Are you 20, are you?
One will use his bend luck on that.
You can.
So Brick, if you can roll a d4. Oh, yeah. Roll a d4, you can take that away.
Yes, that's misses then.
Okay, that misses. And against you, Dak, hurls another fireball at you. 16 to hit.
Misses, thankfully.
Okay, cool. That's them done. Dak, your go, and then Lily's up.
Okay, I'm going to try something new. So we're going to have a bit of mass cure wounds.
Ooh.
So all of us
Yep.
get 21. hit points
Wow,
back.
that's impressive.
Jeez Louise.
Not bad.
That's a heck of a spell.
Yeah, it's expensive in terms of slots, but yeah, that was looking pretty dire.
Okay, nice. Doing anything else?
I'm going to. No, that's me. That'll do nicely. Thank you.
Okay, Womble. So Lily, beg your pardon, Lily.
Oh, was that, it's me, isn't it? Ah!
Yeah. And then Womble's up.
Okay, what I am going to do is... No one hit me that round, so Bless is still up.
Did you do your 21 hit points as well?
Yes, I did. Thank you for that.
Good.
So what I will do is... Let me just check the range of that. And how high in the air is this one here?
Both 30 feet up. So that one's 60 feet up, and the other one's 30 feet up. Beg your pardon.
Reach either of them. So what I am going to do is I'm going to move here, and I can't hold an action because that's concentration. So I'm just going to take the dodge action.
Dog
Just
action.
speaking of dodge action, I totally forgot it was meant to be a dodge. So the one that should have hit me didn't hit. So I'm just going to recalculate what I got knackered with.
Sorry?
That's all right. I had dodge action, didn't I, last turn? And
Yeah, no, I took that into account.
Did you?
Oh, hold
okay.
it. Hold it. Which one was that?
It doesn't matter anyway, did it? Because I didn't get hit. I'm sorry, I'm being stupid.
Yeah.
That's fine.
So yeah, I'm just going to take the dodge action.
Okay, cool. Womble. And then Jordan's up.
Fuck. Is a woman can say right now. How far away? This guy's flying 30 feet up, right?
Which one?
60 feet up.
The one on the E. That's on 60 feet up. Yeah.
So if I were to go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, I could maybe cast a spell and try and hit him. Which
Yep.
is 60 feet range. I think actually from there, I believe I could probably hit him.
What range? That
It's
from there to
60
the
feet.
chap in the sky is 60. 68 feet.
8 feet. Okay, so from there, then it's still going to be 63, isn't it?
That's 1065. Yeah.
So it's still just out of range. It. Okay, I'm gonna have to scrap that. I'm not gonna be able to do that. This is the problem with turning all of your spells into non-attacking spells. Okay, I'm just gonna have to try and pepper him. So I am just going to try and test an Eldritch Blast.
Okay. Far away.
1 and the 2. 1 is a 16, but I believe we still have Bless, right?
You have bless. Yeah.
Bless to that.
Yep.
So that is 17 and 19.
19 hits.
Hey.
You get bless on both, by the way. It's not you roll bless each time.
So 8. So
8 force damage to that one
8.
devil.
So he takes some damage, but again is resistant to some of your magical stuff.
Yeah.
Cool. Do anything else?
Pop back behind this dude.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, Jordan.
I'm going to hit repeat on my commands, and I'm going to go to there. I'm going to launch arrows at this one and miss.
Yep.
27 and 18.
You blessed, aren't you? Are you blessed?
He is.
No.
No, Jordan is not blessed.
No.
Okay, 27 hits, 18 hits as well. Both hit. 18 hits
Get
just.
the hits. So the first one is 11, the second one is 8, so 19.
So 11. So again, you do less damage than you think you should do.
Yeah. Hey, I've done damage. I'm happy with that.
Okay, nice. Anything else?
And then I'm going to go back to my little hidey hole.
Okay, and then it's Baz, and then it's Brick. Okay, so Baz is going to get his... I know what he's going to do. He's going to come under here, right under him, this chap here, and he is going to breathe on him. So he has to make a what's his breath skill thing? Where is it? We haven't been using oil courage. It's your saving throws. I've completely forgot about that. Sorry, guys.
It's only been applicable for a round. So.
Okay, so he is going to do. Where is he? Where's his breath weapon on here? Breath weapon. Here we go. It's only 15 feet. Oh, he would know. It's a 15 feet code. He would know that. Sorry, so he can't do that. So he's going to launch a javelin. Is he blessed?
He is blessed.
16. Can somebody roll 1d4 for me, please?
I've got, yeah.
Oh, I'd already done. We all did it.
Okay, well, Big was the first one. It's 18. And he's going to put a smite into that. A spell, which is a divine smite. And he's going to do it at level 2. So he does 7.
It's 9 plus 7 because he cast at high level, so 16.
9, 16. And he gets the extra because it's undead or fiend. So it's 16 plus 1d6 for the javelin. 16. Okay, so this devil, he gets launched. Baz launches a javelin at him. As the javelin hits him, and you can see this spark of silvery light reach down from the heavens above and smite the devil, and it crashes to the ground next to him, smoking, wings folded underneath itself.
One down, one to go.
That's him done. Brick.
The other one's still up in the air, isn't he?
Other one's still up, 60 feet up.
So I'm just so I'm going to take the dodge action, but for flavour, I sort of point with my sword at that one, point to him, and just sort of do its throat slit emotion.
Okay. So you're challenging him, yeah?
Yeah, basically. But I'm going to take the dodge action.
Okay. Make an intimidation roll.
Yeah. 24.
Okay. So he's going to accept your challenge. So you may become a target.
Okay.
Okay, nice. So he is going to just stay in the air there, and he's just going to launch things at you. Where is his hurl flame? 29 to hit.
That one hits.
Which is 24 fire damage, by the way, the first one.
Yep.
Okay, half. Your ring of fire resistance was a bit of a boon, wasn't it?
Oh, thank God, I'd been dead about 7 times over by now.
14 to hit.
No, that doesn't hit.
And 27 to hit.
Yeah, that one hits.
That's 30 fire damage.
Okay, yeah, so 1, 2, 3.
And he points back at you, grins, and does the same sort of action with his throat on you. Dak.
Hey.
Dak, you'll go, and then it's Lily.
I'm just going to move back from Brick a little bit.
Yeah,
because I don't really fancy challenging him, to be honest. I think actually for the time, I think I'm going to take the dodge action as well. Actually, for the time being.
Oh, actually, the first one should have hit, should it? Because it was a 14.
First one was what? First one was 29.
Disadvantage, dodge.
Dodge. Good point. Good shout. Good shout. Yeah.
It's not like I get much back compared to the other one, but
you
hey,
get
I'll
that back.
take it.
There we go. Yeah, well reminded. Okay. Okay, so Dak, you're dodging as well, are you?
I am, yeah.
Okay. All right. Anything else? Doing anything else?
No, that's me.
Lily and then Womble.
Okay. He's still flying up in the air, isn't he?
Yep.
So I am going to fire a guiding bolt at him.
Yep.
Hopefully this hits. It's not on there. I'll have to do it manually.
It hits spells. I think it says spells.
Ooh,
Guiding bolt.
very clever. That is a 23 to hit.
That is a hit.
know what the additional 10 is coming from on that. Oh, because I haven't unticked that. So that is...
Because you cast it at level 2.
No, I have my Radiant Soul on, so ignore the first 10. So that's 31 points of radiant damage. I rolled a lot of 6s on that.
Hey, how do you... This is a...
So I cast it at 3rd level.
Oh, 3rd level, beg your pardon. Yep.
So
Okay.
it's 66.
Okay, blimey. So that is... but he still only takes half damage from it. So how much damage is it altogether?
That was 31, so that'd be 16.
16.
And the next attack on him has advantage.
Okay. So he needs... So he's got his glow around him now, yeah?
He does. He's lit up like the 4th of July.
Where...
Just a few days early for 4th of July.
Where are we looking? We're looking for... I would just have to remember that. Okay, cool. Okay, so he next attacks Womble. Devil in the air he just got hit by a bolt from Palor from the sun behind the cloud, and you can see that this is the cloud above has just opened up slightly, and there's this beam of light coming down, which is illuminating him, and he's glowing slightly.
Womble is going to walk right up next to him.
Yep. Well, he's 60 feet
him.
up. Yep.
So he's right underneath him now.
Yep.
And he is going to shout at him and say, "Come down here and face us, you flaming rat!" And Mrs. Mockery on the dude.
Okay.
They need to do a wisdom saving throw. That's a shame.
Yep.
And that's it.
And you're just standing down there, yeah?
Yeah, just
Okay.
hurling abuse at the dude.
Okay. Okay, and he urinates vaguely in your direction as you're standing right underneath him.
Well, he has to. Which one's he going for? Me or one of the mirror?
Absolutely. Okay, you doing anything else?
Nope, is me done.
Okay, Jordan. Still got a glow around him.
Yep. I am going to start. I think it's still there. Is what I was working out. Where's my thing? Just make sure it is. Yes. I'm going to do the status play onto him, and then going to launch some more missing arrows.
Okay.
24 and 21.
Both hit.
So the first one does 11.
Yep.
Second one is 7, so 18 total.
So 11, which is 5, and 7, which is 3.
Yep.
So that's 8 altogether.
Yep. And then I will do my normal.
Okay. You're such a coward.
Yes, I am.
Baz is going to come this way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And he's just going to launch a javelin. And he's running out of these. I think this is his last one. 13 to hit, and he misses. Okay, that's all he can do. But his aura of courage is going to be around him. Brick.
Yep, again, not much I can do. I'm going to, just so I'm in protection range, just in case he tries to hit one of those two. Again, I'm going to try and take hits again, so I'll do the intimidation again, bashing my shield and my sword.
Yep. Okay.
That's on your 7, but I do have Womble's D6, and I am going to do that. I'm going to use that for this, although it might seem a waste.
What you do?
Inspiration.
Womble gave me the inspiration. It's only extra 1, so that's 8. So that's probably not going to help anyone.
No. He now ignores you because he's been sworn at by Womble.
Yeah.
Okay. So he is now going to swoop down and attempt to grapple Womble.
He has to roll, I believe, a mirror image. Let me just paste this rat back in here. Each time target attacks you fail, roll d20. So I've got to roll a d20 and get higher than.
How many? There's 3 illusionary things, not 4.
Yeah.
Okay, beg your pardon. Okay, so he's going to come down, and he's going to try and grapple you.
Sorry, unless I've just realised there is a paragraph at the end which says if it relies on senses other than sight, such as blind sight, or it can see the illusions as false as a true sight. So if he has either of those, then it ignores.
Okay, so he comes down and he goes to grapple you. Could you make a acrobatics or athletics roll for me, please? Disadvantage because he's a large creature. Yeah.
It is 11.
And he has to do athletics. 21. Okay, could you roll a 1d20 for me, please?
Sure.
And see which one he goes for.
Oh, so he
goes for one of your mirrors.
Yeah.
Okay, so he fails to grab your mirror, one of the mirrors. And he goes to try and grapple again. If I can find the thing for him. Athletics again.
Do you want me to-
Natural 20.
I'm not going to beat that. So for this one, if I need to roll another d20, I need to beat 8.
No, you need to beat 11 now. How many left? You got? Yes, you got 3. You need 8. You need to beat 8. Yeah.
I am going to not bend luck. I am going to Tides of Chaos that.
You can't. This is not a normal D20 roll.
I see, of course. It's not
Okay, so he's grappled you. Okay, and then with his tail, he's going to try and spike you.
Okay.
Okay, so he's going to try and do that. If I can find his tail. 25 to hit.
Yeah, that certainly hits.
That's 12 piercing damage. And then you potentially will start to bleed.
Ouchie. But I'm also grappled, right?
You're grappled, yeah. Which is one of these. I forget which one it is. I don't know.
I'll put it on there.
Yeah, whatever. Okay, so you're grappled. And he is now going to take off with you, but he can only get about 10 feet up. Because he came down, so he was 60 feet up, so he came down, so I'm going to give him double movement because he's coming straight down. And then he can only half movement with you, so he can only get about 10 feet up. If that, I did 30. No, yeah, 5. He can only get 5 feet up. I beg your pardon. So he's in the air with you. But he's taking off and he's got you, and you're skewered on the end of his tail. Cool. Dag, you see Womble being picked up by this horn devil and being carried aloft, skewered on on the devil's tail.
Oof.
This has been brutal, this, hasn't it?
Yeah. Let's try something. How far do I need to get away from that? Oh, 60 is plenty. Sure. Yeah, I will try to polymorph the Horn Devil.
Okay.
So that is a saving throw of 15. And it's
What's the range of that?
60 feet.
Okay, no problem. Saving throw.
Wisdom saving throw.
24.
Cool, he's a bunny.
No, 24.
Oh, 24. Oh. Well, that didn't work then. Sorry, Womble.
That's fine, don't worry about it.
Remember, I told you there was that there's going to be no long or short rests in this entire encounter, in this entire episode. Okay. So that failed. Is there anything else?
Nope. That's all I got.
Okay, Lily and then Womble.
Cool. I am going to fire off another guiding bolt at it.
Yep.
Hopefully this hits.
Yep.
No, that's a natural 1.
Okay, no, and it explodes into the fountain, and you can just see the water now starts to glow. It bubbles over the top where the statue used to be. Anything else?
Nope, that's my go.
Okay, Womble and then Jordan. Womble, could you make a Constitution saving throw for me, please?
I
think you've still got Bless on, haven't you?
Yes, he does.
Yeah.
Constitution saving throw. That is a 20.
20, yeah, you staunch the bleeding.
Ah!
Yeah, the bleeding has stopped. Yep.
As a bonus action, I would like to Misty Step out of his grasp.
Okay, file, go for it.
That's, so where am I going to go? I'm going to go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, down there.
Yep.
Boom.
Yep.
And then as my action, I am going to summon Junior, tell him to fly and distract the Horned Devil. He has 55 feet of flight. So if I go
Go for it.
5, 10, 15, 20, and then he'll meet him at the same level that he's at. So
Okay, so the devil's only 5 feet in the air at the moment.
yeah, so it's like a dive bombing
Okay, okay, cool. Jordan.
Balls in the bloody way. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, launching 2 arrows.
Yep.
12 and 25.
25 hits.
But that has play on it because it's the second arrow, but it's the first
Yes,
hit.
no, it's the first hit, so it's 6 damage.
Okay. Yes, so 12 total, so 6 damage. And then I'm going to dive behind this 10.
And you notice that Horned Devil that crashed onto the floor is now smouldering and starting to, what's left there now, you can see it's starting to go blackened and it's starting to turn into ooze. And watch you see it there, there's just a stain on the ground as it just disappears back to health from whence it came. Cool. You done?
Yeah, I think so, yeah.
Okay, Baz is going to run forward because he's only 5 feet up. He's going to hit it with Nutcracker. Two-handed attack. Yes, he does, but it's still only a 13 to hit. Oh, he has. Still not going to hit.
He's got still got
It's not going
bless
to be
in him.
enough. And 28 to hit. So it's 15 damage, which is nice. And you can, because it's a magic weapon, it does full damage. So he whacks it. Poof. And he's done. Brick.
Yeah, I'm going to go 30 feet, and I should be able to hit him, shouldn't I, if I'm under him, if he's only 5 feet?
Yeah, no, you can get him, yeah.
Fantastic. Okay, so here we go. Let's have a look. 20 to hit.
Because he's ringed, you've got advantage, because you've got Junior on one side, and you've got Brick and...
Oh, good point, yeah. I'll roll with advantage next time. So that's the 20 either way. So that's, it's 10 damage.
Yep.
And second attack... only a 15.
How'd you bless?
Oh, yeah. 16 total.
That's a miss. That's a miss. So your sword carves in, Ragesh carves in, and he's starting to get sort of panicked as he's surrounded and is taking hits. It is his go now. He is going to... he's going to attack you, Brick.
Yep.
With his fork. 30 to hit.
Yeah.
23 piercing damage.
Ooh. Yeah.
He is going to attack Sir Fetched with his fork.
You want, mate?
20 piercing damage.
Oh yeah. Sir Fetch. Oops.
Okay, so he's gone. And he's going to swing round his tail and try and attack Vizier with it.
I will use a warding flare on that last one.
Okay. And that's a 20 to hit.
What's Vizier's AC?
It says 9 here, but that's not right. He's got plate mail and he has got a shield.
But he's using a two-handed weapon, so he wouldn't get the
He
shield.
doesn't have a shield, so it's going to be an 18. So that's a hit.
That's a shame.
So he takes 18 piercing damage. 64, 56. And he's going to have to make a Constitution saving throw next. Go. Unless somebody binds those wounds up beforehand. There we go. Got it. Okay, and then the devil tries to fly away. So both Baz and Brick can take attacks of opportunity.
Yep, fantastic. Is that still at advantage if we're flanking him?
No, because
No.
Sir Fetched has gone.
Oh no. Okay. Nat 20.
Oh,
Again, so let me
high.
just roll my
And-
extra damage.
And Nutcracker does a 17 plus at least 1, so that's going to be
I did 22.
30. You did 22 damage, yeah?
Yeah.
22, and he and Baz did 13. And he's going to pump some smites into that. Baz never gets nat 20s, does he?
Not really.
No. He's going to Divine Smite against Fiends and Undead. Level 3. 14, 28 extra damage on top of the 13. So it's 28, 41. So this 41. So he's starting to look really, really injured now.
Yeah, I was going to say it went off Baz's health.
Did it? Oh, sorry. How much did I say I did?
40, was it 41 you said?
41, I think. Yeah.
41, 28, yeah, 41. I was daft on it. Oh yeah, he looks really injured. Okay, cool. Dak. He does manage to get away though. So he's taken to the air and he's now 60 feet up.
Ooh, that's too far away for me to do anything. Crap. I'm stuck taking a dodge action again, I think.
Okay. Lily,
Cool. How high up is he now?
60 feet up. He's looking really badly injured. He's got holes in his wings. He's got great big gashes down his side, and one of his horns on his head has been crunched off with Nutcracker.
Cool. Well, I'm going to move 30 feet directly underneath him, and then I'm going to use a Sacred Flame on him. So he needs to do a DC 17 Dex save.
16.
That's a fail, so he takes 8 radiant damage.
8.
8 radiant damage.
Okay.
That's 4 after it's half.
Yep. So he takes. He's looking really, really battered now. Okay. Anything else?
That is it, thanks.
Okay. Womble, and then Jordan.
Oh, jeez. All right. Seeing that he is really injured, Womble will just pull out the guns once more and hope that he hits and do 2 Eldritch Blasts at the dude. 1 and 2. Yeah. Oh, one's blessed though. So the first one, which is blessed, which is 21.
That's a hit.
Nice. 5 force damage.
5 force damage. Okay. He looks like he's literally on his last legs.
He's got a lot of last legs.
And as a bonus
Last toes
action,
now.
As a bonus action,
You've only had one attack. How many attacks have you had?
Oh no, I've done 2. I missed the other one. It was a natural one.
Oh, right. Okay, cool.
Yeah. And Womble will inspire Jordan with, I don't know, don't use spring daggers. Shoot them with your bow.
I'll be doing bow, mate, because I ain't gonna jump that high.
Hopefully that's sufficient for Jordan anyhow. So you have a 1d6 to add to anything.
How long does that last for?
10 minutes.
10 minutes. Okay, cool. Okay, Jordan.
I am going to step out and I'm going to launch some longbows. This inspiration, can I add it to? Can I add it to the attack roll or the damage?
Attack roll.
Attack roll.
Attack roll. Okay. 12 and 21. So I want to add to the first one.
Okay, add it to the first one.
It's a D6, isn't it?
Yep.
That's the one.
Fuck's sake. I'm rolling so bad.
He is.
Totally,
But
one hit.
Womble is still not particularly inspiring you that much.
Yeah.
But the second one hits.
So it's 17 total.
Oof. 17, that's 8 damage. So, Jordan, how do you want to do this?
I want him to fall out the sky, land on the pedestal that was the fountain, getting split open by the remnants of the fountain, just going, there's bits everywhere.
Okay, so Jordan steps out from behind the cover of the tent and he launches his first longbow shot. He's distracted slightly by Womble whispering some inane nonsense into his ears. And then he ignores one bullet and then fires again, and the arrow goes straight and true and goes right under the chin of the Horn Devil, who flies backwards and lands where the statue was in the fountain. And the spike of the water fountain goes through the middle of his body, and water just bubbles around him. And then the Horn Devil starts to disintegrate and starts to dissolve into a black sludge and mist, which stains the water and then drifts away into the wind.
Yeah.
And then it's all quiet and silent, apart from the gentle blowing of the wind and the dripping of the rain.
And the crackling of some fires.
The cracking of some fires, which actually start to now be put out by the rain, and this distant scream of people as they left this square.
Oh.
That was a bit of a difficult one, wasn't it, lads?
Yeah, just a bit.
Yeah.
Now that they're dead for a minute, could I use my Pearl of Power to get a spell slot back, please?
You can.
Thank you.
You see, is it Carvish? Or Carvish, the other one.
Not
Yeah,
at the
it's
moment.
Carvish.
No, because he went. Captain Carvish went after the after Jarvik. So you're there in the square on your own. There are ducks and quacking around, and chickens. A lot of them have been drowned by the tidal wave. And as you stand there, you can see some of the people, the vendors, look round and start to come back. And one of them is very angry at you, Dak, for destroying his wares with your tidal wave.
Burnt or flooded. Take your pick.
Okay, so people start to come back.
Right, we should probably try and find out where Carvish went.
And as you stand there, you can see him coming back. Captain Carvis comes back. He looks forlorn. His face is long. Behind him are his arms of Emon. And he looks at the carnage around. And he looks at the state that you guys are in. He says, "Ooh, you don't look good."
No, you don't look too happy yourself.
Yeah, he got away.
Yeah, we'll get him next time.
And he stamps his foot with anger. This bloody man. Chasing him around the city. Every time we see him, he causes chaos and confusion. They can never get a bead on him. But he's after something.
Is there any logic to where he's been popping up and you found him?
He's just... The map suggested he wanted something round here, and we fear that he wants something from Gilmore's Glorious Goods.
Could we ambush him at Gilmore's Goods? If we vacated the premises, made it look like it had been left in a hurry, maybe we could ambush him in there and catch him unawares.
By the way, who had a bleeding thingy on them?
Baz.
Okay, so he just needs to make a saving throw at the start of his go.
Still has bless up.
He fails, but then he uses action to bind the wound. Okay. And Baz sits down. Sorry I was late, guys. I got caught up at the orphanage.
Yeah, that's quite alright. You were right.
Like you turned up when you did.
We need to do something about those people in the air. But we did it. Bahamut's will was done. We got rid of those fiends. So what do you wish to do? So Jarvik is here. You see these stains on the ground where the devils were. Some of the tents are burning, but the rain is starting to put them out. The fire's out. What do you wish to do?
Something that might be worth doing. It'd be to look where that first demon was initially summoned and see if we can find any evidence or clues as to how it was done. It might key us in at least to what material was using, what you might be after.
Make an investigation roll.
That's 10.
You still got bless up?
I would imagine so. How long does it last?
A minute. So I'll let you have bless. This is the last thing you can do with bless.
12.
12. You don't find anything.
Also, strictly speaking, Bless doesn't do ability checks. It's just saving throws.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Okay. Fair enough. Either way, not great.
If I remember rightly, did he say that that Jovik's been turning like up in multiple places at once?
Yeah, that's correct.
I'm just thinking I'm just thinking logically, if someone was sending their decoy to do something for them, but surely they wouldn't be that far away to observe. So if we did make look like too much of an obvious ambush in Gilmore's Glorious Goods, he'd be observing somewhere nearby. Could we then potentially use my sword to locate creature on him, and if there's a picture of him, as Womble's just suggested, I could locate the actual true one and see if he's either inside and we ambush him in there, or give chase to the real one.
Thing is if that's a copy, there's nothing to say necessarily that you wouldn't just follow the copy.
At the same time, at least there isn't two of them. Regardless of who we find, it's still best to deal with whoever we want, who they are.
And Captain Carver says, well, I don't understand this magic user stuff. That's why we've hired you adventurers. To deal with this discreetly. And he looks round at the carnage of the marketplace. Adventurers don't do discreet, do they?
No, but it's really hard to be discreet when you're fighting 10-foot tall demon things with wings.
Good point.
I mean, I'm for giving an ambush a try if anyone's got any other suggestions, but if it looks like he's going for the goods, for Gilmore's goods, then maybe that's a potential.
It's worth checking out. I mean, we haven't got a lot of leads at the moment other than this general area, so
I think that's a sensible idea.
And look, we're not in a position to take the fight to him. We want him to come to us unawares and just have at him or his lackey, whoever it is.
Well, that's as good a plan as any, I think, unless anyone's got a better suggestion.
Alright, well, I'll leave this up to you. We will assist as we can. This is outside of our remit, really, dealing with fiends and the arcane. It's not what we do.
No problem.
And he goes up and he puts his foot into some of the sludge on the ground and just moves it around. Where the Horned Devil was by the fountain. You broke the statue.
No, he was the statue.
Oh, I never liked that one anyway.
Is there anything obvious left behind by the sludge of the Horned Devils?
Well, it's already been looked at. Somebody's already investigated it. That was Dak.
Sorry.
So if there was, you missed it.
I did, yeah, I did miss it, admittedly.
No, you missed it because you failed your investigation rolls.
Yeah, I'm not the one who should be looking for things, but there we are.
Fabius, come back from the grave and find.
and a raven sits on a tree and laughs at you. And just flaps away.
You hear the laugh, and the second you turn at the crow, it starts crawling and then flies away.
Alright, well, I guess we better maybe have a look around Gilmore's.
Okay, well, I'm going to stop there.
Yep.
Because you guys are in a bit of a mess.
Oh yes,
I'm not.
that went sideways so fast.
Jordan, you never are. You never are.
Oh,
Jordan, you were the person on the Titanic who dressed up as a woman to get onto the boats.
And went to dinner with a life preserver.
And I am Jack hanging off the side of that piece of rubble rather than obviously climbing on where there's space for 2 people.
Yeah.
It's called the art of deception.
Okay, so I'll stop there. Have a think about what you wish to do. Next, you may want to have a little discussion amongst yourselves.
We've got a little while to decide, haven't we? Because next Tuesday we're away.
Yeah, you're away next Tuesday. And as I say, you are all a bit battered.
Yes.
But there's no short rests, I'm afraid, or long rests in this campaign and this episode. So you've got what you've got.
Yeah, well, let's hope that you haven't all burnt your spell slots too much, guys. That's why I was saving my action surge.
I was about to say,
more than I wanted to. But...
I am doing okay. I've still got all my fourths, one of my fifths, one of my thirds, and plenty of seconds and firsts.
Yeah,
I'm going to use to my advantage the fact we're in the city. That each time we walk past, I'm going to pop in and buy some more arrows.
Oh yeah, that's a good idea. You never have enough arrows.
Arrows. Yeah.
Yeah, I'll have to speak to a couple of you guys, and Ross, it gives us a week on the hiking because I've got a couple of ideas, but I need to see if they're feasible. So we'll run those by you.
Oh, that's right. You know, when we're climbing the howitzer, you can tell me all about what Brick's got planned.
I'm going to take this piece of rubble from the trail.
Yeah, you're going to go to the top of Helm's Crag, grab a massive piece of rubble and bring it back with us. I forgot what they're called now. What do you call them at the top of the mountains?
Clouds.
Pile of stones.
The cairn.
Cairn, that's the word I'm thinking of. Yeah, we'll grab some cairn stones and beat them to death with it.
Wicked.
Cool. Okay, well, you think what you wish to do. Jordan, you realise that your mundane weapons were not particularly effective against these creatures.
Yeah, and I've only got 20 of those arcane arrows, so I was like...
You did have some cold arrows as well, didn't you?
Silvered.
Were they silvered? Okay, beg your pardon, silvered arrows.
Yeah, I can do the whole... I can't remember what the thing is called now. Flame arrows, where each time I draw it, they become a flame arrow, but they're effectively just a normal arrow still.
Yeah, but these creatures, you saw them produce flame on their hands, and they didn't seem to be that bothered by that.
No.
Okay, all right. Well, I will say adieu to you all.
Yep.
See you all in 2 weeks.
Yep, see you in 2 weeks.
And we've won the Euros. Right.
I'm looking forward to Ukraine winning.
Have you seen the scores from tonight?
Yes, I have. Sorry, is that a spoiler?
Yeah. Never mind. That saves me from watching it. Okay, cool.
All right, guys.
Okay.
See you later,
all right.
guys.
See you all on on.
Have a good one.
And do you want me to send everybody the link for this, or are you going to do it all on what's it now on?
You can send me the link because I've got a friend who listens, and I give them to him.
Really?
I'd quite like both. Yeah.
Yeah. I'll ping out the Twitch link for it.
Why, if you got a friend that listens to our nonsense?
Because he's very tempted to do D&D, but he's not sure if he'd actually be able to do it in the process. So he's sort of listening to sort of decide.
I have less intelligence than Brick has, and I still play D&D. So please,
I think
do
for
not
him,
feel scared to play.
Yeah,
I've got less intelligence than a brick, and I still do it. Not very well,
I think
mind
for
you.
him it's the confidence side of trying to do it, I think. But
You don't need confidence to play this. It's just, you just
I
need
was
to be
like
able
that
to
to start with, and I was like, sod it.
Yeah, you just waffle.
Yeah, nobody cares. Just do whatever you want to do. Cool. I'll stop this now. I'll say good night to everybody. Enjoy your holidays next week.
Thank you.
Take care.
Bye.
Bye.
Recording stopped.
Recording